Hey, hunters.
Happy Sunday, everybody, and welcome to the Cubieverse. I
Welcome to
think
the Cubieverse. You think?
it's a warm, spicy welcome.
Warm, spicy. It is a bit spicy. Though, I
Spicy
have to
though.
say, I might be the only one, but I'm loving the business questions.
I have been too nervous to click on that category
Oh,
because I'm clicking on the categories I'm comfortable with, and I hate them.
yeah, no, give it a chance. It's way easier than general knowledge is right now.
Really?
Yes, because general knowledge is a bunch of like, who is this obscure random person and what are they famous for? And I'm like, I've never heard that name in my life. And
Or what's their birthday?
what? It
Weird.
says that?
There are people I've never heard of, and it's like, when was blah 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 born? And I'm like, who? What? When?
What? Oh,
Oh my God. It's
no,
like,
thank you.
I thought, maybe like, okay, I'll switch to chill mode during the new trivia. And I'm like, chill mode's not doing shit.
I know,
It's
right?
not helping. I'm
I
just dumb. I feel very dumb.
I switched to chill mode for the paint. Um, I also
Also that.
probably got the absolute worst deal on paint in the auction house. But before I get to that, um, um, so business and
Should we
finance
say
is, well,
hi to everybody
yeah, we should say
also?
hi to everyone. Yeah. Hi, guys.
We're like, ah.
Ah!
What is up, everybody? Also, a big thank you because I noticed a lot of familiar faces in here. Thank you to everybody who joined us last weekend for our epic stream, 5 hour marathon
Five
that
hours.
you all were a part of. I don't know where we had this like energy on reserve,
Yeah, and
but
then y'all don't even know this, but Mama and I chatted on the phone for like, what, an hour and a half longer after that?
after that, yes,
So,
I think we were just riding the adrenaline and the high of all the
yeah.
warm, fuzzy feelings that we were getting
Yeah.
before we entered the Cubieverse.
Yeah, I know I
But
kept saying that like I was exhausted, but I sure as hell could not go to sleep right after that. It wasn't going to
oh
happen.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no. But yeah, we had an amazing turnout. So thank y'all for being here. I also see Hazy Corners asking episode one. Yes, season two, episode one, because we are in a new season of the game. So we felt it was only appropriate to start a new season of the pod.
Yeah.
So yeah, that be
Yeah.
that. Oh, also fun fact for you guys. You were all, if you joined us the last stream, part of our 69th episode.
Yeah,
So
go
too
figure.
bad we didn't have Illusion Weaver on because we didn't even realize it was our 69th episode or
Yeah, and
video.
I don't know, like, because we had episode numbers, but they didn't line up with the actual amount of videos we had. So our
Yep.
episode number was not 69, but it was our 69th video. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Minor technicalities there,
Yeah.
but nice.
So, let's say hi to who we've got. We got Rainstorms in here, Berserker,
Yay!
Hoth, Haze and Hazy Coiner,
Yeah.
Intellect Slang. Let's see who else we got. Oh man, I just scrolled and I saw a whole bunch more people.
Aperture Cat.
Aperture
True
Cat, True
Boy.
Boy, Plumber Boy, DM Fan.
You know their astrological sign? I haven't even gotten that far yet.
What? What? Oh jeez.
Hello, DM
Is
fan. What's your
that's
Indian
a
name?
new name. I've never seen DM Fan. Do we know who DM Fan is?
Not sure. Not sure.
We have DSK1N staying up late tonight to talk to us. And IDFK. So, hey,
Resident hash
everyone.
browns.
Yes, our hash browns.
Plumber
Um,
boy. Yeah, what's up,
yeah.
guys? Yeah, Hoth, I've been doing that quite often too, accidentally hitting greens. I actually purposefully got a green question wrong or just let the timer run out so I could flip back to hunter mode and then answer it correctly.
Oh,
Um, oh, A
I
Hunt, what's up?
I
Yeah,
have
from Texas.
actually been hitting everything on chill mode. Am I not supposed to be hitting greens on chill for some reason?
Well, because the chromatic QB blueprint. That's the one-time print. It only drops if you get perfects on greens. Yeah. We need
Oh.
a tutorial for all of this, right?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Like, I put everything in chill mode to get more paint because paint. Because
Yeah.
white paint,
White
man.
paint. Yeah, white paint, bro. It's the
Okay,
bottleneck. But
so we have to switch back to hunter mode for green if we want a chromatic QB.
yep.
I'm not so happy with I mean, I like the chromatics, don't get me wrong, but there is one chromatic I'm not happy with.
Oh, what's that?
And I want to say it was, who was it that printed it first? Was it Hayes? Was it Hayes that printed it first?
Maybe it's the only one that he's printed so far, and I think he's up to like 6 blueprints now, but they're
Oh.
not showing up in his inventory when he goes to the print shop. So that's a fun bug
Oh,
that he's been
really?
having to deal with. Yeah. And I see everybody else is getting first prints, first prints, first prints. I'm like, oh, buddy. But Hayes, to be fair,
Yeah.
you had a first print in one of them. So take the wins and maybe save some for the rest of us. But I know you're going hard. So that
Yeah,
sucks
so
also.
anyway, it's the Harvey QB. Not a fan.
Oh,
Because
oh.
now my ex exists completely in the game, first and last name.
No.
Yeah. His first name is a different QB, and his last name is a QB, and it's like it's freaking annoying. And
Get
he was
away from me.
he was a traumatizing son of a bitch too. So like having to see that name right often is not fun. Not that I have to see the name often. I'm just gonna hope I don't ever get that QB. But I want all the QBs. Oh, never mind.
You know, it sucks being a QB collector, dude. It sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
Yeah, what's up? Oh, hey, Harris. Also, shout out to Harris because she's the one making all the tutorial videos
oh my
right
god,
now for all of us
thank you
noobs that are like,
so
what do we
much,
do?
Harris. That like builds build the print shop video that you made. So Rubik's, you dated a guy named Water Elemental? No. um yeah, anyway, that build a print shop tutorial, like I had no clue what I was doing. And so we're like coordinating in our area. So the Oklahoma
Nice.
peeps are chatting on our Discord channel
Awesome.
and trying to like decide who does what where. And so this other guy or girl, this other person, I honestly have never met them. I don't know who they are. But they have a lot of vaults in the area, and they were going to do an advanced print shop at the Walmart where there currently is one. And I'm like, why don't we move it to like the main road that's really easy to get to? That's like a mile and a half closer to my house. That would be nice. And
I feel like closer to me would be better.
yeah, but it's closer to the green vault, and it's on the main drag, so like anyone that comes by would hit it, would be able to get it really easily. So and they were like, yeah, that's cool. And then they're like, I tried to do it, I can't figure out how to do it, I can't do it. So I shared the video with them, and they were still confused. So like I said, I don't know who this person is. I don't know why they were still confused, because that video made so much sense to me. And I was like, oh, well, if you want, I will be there in 5 minutes. I can do it. And they're like, yeah, go ahead. So I got the advanced print shop instead.
Nice.
Because I figured
Had you
I had
already
to buy one.
bought? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, did you already buy it and like maybe we're thinking about another spot if they were gonna
No,
go?
I wasn't thinking about another spot. I was thinking about that spot and hoping that they just didn't figure out how to do it. So anyway, yeah, so I got that spot, and then Harris is saying, yeah, I should have included a note about cutting the ribbon, but I wasn't that far in the process when I made the video. And that's funny because Joey Bananas just messaged this morning. He's like, I can't cut the ribbon on my first white user vault. How do I do it? And I'm like, I don't know. I haven't done it yet. And then there was a video, someone in the Facebook chat, there's just the general Facebook chat, shared a video of them doing it. I was like, oh, Joey Bananas, you have to be in build mode. And he's like, yeah, I still couldn't figure it out. And then he's like, oh, you have to be literally on top of it. Hopefully, like, when you hit it, the radius, like, grows, that, you know, where you can hit it from. But I did notice that when building stuff, or, like, even going into build mode and, like, clicking on something, you really have to be right on that tag. You can't be anywhere, you know, within the normal radius of something. Yeah.
Right.
Which is kind of really annoying. But
I agree. I mean, I get it though, because you want to, like, if you're in a really dense area and you've got, you know, 10 tags on one corner, you want to be like more precise about it. But I don't know. I feel like the 2D mode kind of covers that.
Yeah.
Yeah. On Marvin's house had a similar issue, and it kept saying that priority vault was like in red or something like that, and he's like, it's my vault, this is my land, why can't I build on it, what is happening? And so I'm like, really, I still don't really know what happened there. We decided to just go across the street because that was easier. So it was like,
that's so
well,
weird.
I don't know, it's strange. We also built stuff.
Yay.
But we also haven't cut our ribbons yet.
Yeah. I've got a white user vault that's ribbon is ready to cut. It's at the Aldi's, and because I go there like probably twice a week, so might as well.
Makes sense.
And we have so few tags in the area. Like, there are so few places that have tags that don't already have vaults, and I keep telling people, like, don't put your user vaults where there's already a white vault if you can help it, unless you're specifically like planning for a future structure there, like a pizza place or whatever, because it's better to add vaults than replace
to take
vaults,
them away,
right?
Yeah, especially if your density isn't as, I mean, do you think it's like about the same though, like, so POI,
it's interesting,
fill wise?
Everywhere there was a vault before, there is a vault again.
Yeah.
And there are a scattering of additional ones.
Mm-hmm.
So that's nice. But right. The places where there are tags, where there are not vaults, are rare. So, like, there wasn't a vault at Aldi's, but there was a tag at Aldi's, so that's why I put my user vault there. I couldn't put it anywhere closer, like, on my regular route, because there were no tags. Well, there were no tags.
Oh, yeah, that's.
And my route is like all along a park with like stores on the side, and there's no tags.
Have you done the fun OpenStreetMaps thing yet?
So I was one of the first people in the builder mode chat. I did too. So yeah, I jumped into the builder mode chat in the Discord to be like, hey, can someone explain OpenStreetMaps? Because, like, I'm pretty technologically savvy, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. Like, I could not figure out how to add tags for the life of me. And so
I can't even remember how I figured it out, because then I went back to the website and couldn't figure it out again, and was like, where do I just find the link where the edits were?
Yeah.
It was so desperate.
Yeah. So, well, and I was in there and I was like, Illusion Weaver. Well, I think I was chatting with Illusion Weaver because he was in there, and I was like, dude, like I took a screenshot of my area. I was like, look, there is one tag here. This is an entire strip mall. These are all restaurants in front of the strip mall. There's a church over here. There's like all these things, and there's one tag for the whole space. And it wasn't even a shop tag. It was a restaurant tag. And it's like, this is where I wanted to put my print shop, and I can't because there's no tags there. So, like, I just want to make sure that I can, like, when they sync it up again, that I can do stuff. So I want to know how to do this. If someone will just explain it to me, like, I'll just do it. Finally, Despair cut in and shared a link to, like, a tutorial thing. So that was great, and I was able to figure it out. But my first edit, I was I still don't know exactly if I'm doing it the way the game wants it, because I'm adding points and putting what they are, the type of point they are, but I'm not creating a building and naming the building what the building is. I'm just kind of putting a dot on the building, which I'm guessing is what a tag is, right?
I think so.
So, yeah.
Also, I mean, I don't know if you have the issue of like, are you doing it on mobile? Oh, well, your phone's like different. So you probably have a bigger screen, because on my phone, I feel like every time I click on something, it's like you're clicking on a road or you're clicking on an entire block. And I'm like, no. I just need to like, there. Like, why?
Everyone that's asking where that tutorial is, if you go into the builder chat in the Discord, in the Cubieverse server, the builder mode channel, and you scroll all the way back to the beginning of that channel, you will see me getting upset and then Despair sending me a link. Maybe I will find that link and I'll link to it somewhere later.
In the Discord after this or something?
Yeah. But yeah, anyway.
Oh, you know what? I could probably find it while you're finishing up your...
There you go. That would be awesome.
Story.
So anyway, I guess, so I added a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I basically filled out that strip mall and all the restaurants and stuff. And apparently I dragged a point by accident without realizing it. And I dragged it almost a mile. And it kind of stretched these lines. Yep. And I submitted it. And I got a comment on it.
A note? Yeah,
a note on it that night. And it says, and I could tell this person is not from here because they didn't have the right terminology of the things. So I don't know who checks this stuff, but this person said something like, it appears you dragged a point across the road to behind the homeland, and I don't think it was supposed to. Yeah, the homeland is a grocery store around here.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, it seems you dragged a point across northeast, which is actually called northwest. It's actually called Northwest Expressway. Most people call it Expressway. They don't call it Northwest. Anyway, they're like, it seems you dragged a point across Northwest and dropped it behind the homeland. Maybe take a look at this again. And I responded back and I was like, oh my God, I'm sorry. This is my first time. I promise next time I will take better care and that won't happen again. But then when I went to go fix it, it wasn't there anymore.
Somebody probably fixed it.
Like, I saw it, like, at one point, and then by the time I could get to my computer to actually fix it, it was already fixed. So, but here's the crazy thing, and I don't know how this happens, but they said the homeland, right? And the homeland, I don't know if there ever was a homeland grocery store in that location, but I guarantee you there hasn't been one for the past 10 years. Because I have lived here for 10 years, and there has never been one there. There are homelands in the area, just not on that street. And
but it's still tagged like that?
But it's still tagged as a homeland, and it's actually a car wash.
That seems interesting.
Yeah, but I can't imagine this whole system has been around longer than the homeland has not been there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what old data made a homeland on the street there when it hasn't been that way for over a decade. But that explains to me why so few things are tagged in the area, because there's even like, there's this big parking lot, right? And you can see, like, when you're in that parking lot, you can kind of see where there maybe used to be a building a long time ago. But there is no building there anymore. It's just parking lot. But in OpenStreetMaps, there's a fucking building there. And it's tagged as a restaurant with no name, but it doesn't exist anymore, and it hasn't for years and years and years and years.
That's really weird.
Yeah. So all of our stuff was super outdated. the Zaxby's, which is a fast food place, where I put my advanced print shop, I probably shouldn't have been able to put my advanced print shop there because it was tagged as a store because it used to be a 7-Eleven with a convenience store.
Wait, but why?
And now it's a fast food place.
Let's like back up a little bit. What the heck are we allowed to like? I need just a general graphic of like, here are all of the tags. Here are all of the things that you can build on said tags. Somebody make a graphic, please. Like, it's not that hard. But
we only have 2 things
now
right now.
I'm just like trying to get a tag of everything just so I have my bases covered, and it's such a waste of 1, money, but like 2, resources. White paint.
Yeah.
What do we need for the things?
Yeah.
And trying to find information in the Discord is impossible because all of the relevant information where we had all of these like little tidbits were in the old Discord. They're not all of them are in the new Discords. Now I'm like, I remember hearing about this. Which Discord is it? It's so frustrating.
So anyway, it's I kind of wonder if my advanced print shop is going to be illegal once they update the things, because there won't be a shop tag there anymore because there is no store there. It's a fast food place now. Right. But I took advantage. That's where I wanted to put it. Well, not initially. That's where I ended up wanting to put it when I noticed there wasn't a spot for it on my street corner that I could see from my house. Because if I could pick, I would want it at the place I could see from my house. But it's not tagged over there. Even though there's a shit ton of stores I can see from my house. Well, I can't physically see them, but on the map I could see them. There's a lot of trees in the way.
Harris, can we make a graphic? Can we make a graphic? I'm going to make a graphic of just Harris typing this. Truly. I'm one of those people that screenshots everything and then will favorite it and find it that way in my phone because I know I favorited it.
Yeah, that's helpful.
I'm so not organized and it's impossible to be organized when it comes to this game. I don't know where to put things.
But right now it's easy. We've got 2 things. A white UV can go on anything, and advanced print shop has to go on a store. And there are things in the future.
But we're also coordinating down here where like Toasties is going to build the advanced print shop. So I didn't bother getting a blueprint because where our area, like where we live, even if I wanted to have one that I could see from my house, it'd be illegal. So we'll just say that. Yeah. But that brings me to another point that why I got in trouble on OpenStreetMaps.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I was trying to add trees because what's so annoying is our walking park that is, it extends all the way. It's probably like a few miles long, right? Like it goes all the way down to the pier. It's a walkable park. There's trees everywhere, everywhere. And so what I'm concerned about is like getting these tags in for the trees because the rumor has it that we're going to have to build our own Christmas trees this year.
On trees. I forgot about that.
Right. And in OpenStreetMaps, it's not like there's trees tagged. They just have parks. And I'm like, I don't know if that's going to work because while we have like a few tree tags, when I go into build mode, they're like all clumped in one area. And then like you'll go a couple more miles and then there's a few more like clumped in another area. And then you go a couple more miles, but I'm like, there's trees the whole way. So what I did was I was adding points, trees, but it's not like I was walking the path and like, let me stand right here and add a tree. Let me stand here and add a tree. I was just like, there's trees everywhere. Let's just, and because you can see like the Google Earth image, I would just like tap on that tree and like add a point. And then I guess I was building them on top of the bike path. So I got in big
You had to
trouble.
zoom in more.
I guess, but again, like every time I'd zoom in, I don't know, maybe I was just trying to do too much at once, and doing it on mobile is not advised in my personal experience because the accuracy was way off. So I think I just wasted like 30 minutes of my time adding all of those tags only for them to be removed. Unless there was a nice person that was like, here, honey, you can just drag them. But then I tried to drag them and like move the whole road, and I was like, no, 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 no.
Yeah. So Harris says, trees are not coming from OpenStreetMaps. Player tagging will be needed for trees.
Okay. How do we do that? Okay. I'm not going to waste my time anymore.
Yeah. Just focus on the things that we need now. But, like, shops.
Which is...
God, I was so jealous when I saw some people, like, sharing their, like, I don't know, Toronto, Calgary, whatever, like, builder mode screenshots of just, like, tags so close together that you couldn't tell them apart. Like, it was just, like, tags fucking everywhere. And I'm like...
I want... I want. Why can't have?
Man, though when we're tagging trees, that's gonna be crazy because I'm just gonna be like, look at all them trees.
Yeah, look at them all. Look at all of them.
Here are trees
in one picture.
This is all tree. Like I live in a very, very heavily wooded area. There are lots of freaking trees. You want me to tag individual trees? I'm gonna be here for like a full freaking 8-hour day tagging individual trees.
No, I mean I think the move. Well, if player tagging is needed, then it sounds like the move is just going to be everybody go tag where you want your trees, and then find a buddy to validate your tag or something like that. I don't know.
Sucks to be the solo hunters. Sorry, feed.
We're like building the game. Building the game in like two aspects. We're building the game from OpenStreetMaps and in the Cubieverse, and frankly, I think it's bullshit.
Yeah. I wish I had figured out the OpenStreetMaps thing before Cubieverse started, so that maybe I would have started with more shit. But like I tried like a month.
They did tell us in the beta. I should have said something.
And I tried back then when everyone was talking about it, and I couldn't figure it out. And I didn't feel like I could ask because I wasn't in the beta. So I didn't feel like I was supposed to know. So I was like,
but Wave 4 you knew, right? Or you were, I guess you
I feel like it was too
turned
late
down
at that
the beta.
point.
But yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. Anyway, so paint. Let me tell you about paint.
Yes, but tell me your auction house story, because I'm scared of that place. I'm not going in there. I bid on that VIP, that CH Fest VIP QB, and I really thought, damn, I'm not getting outbid by a bunch of people. This is weird. Like, I was getting outbid by the same two people, and I think it was Loopty. I know it was Loopty, and I think I got outbid by Baby Tooth and someone else. But the bids were like so far apart where I'm like, am I really? Is this gonna happen? And then I got sniped when I was at work. And congrats, I think Loopty won it. But
awesome.
I don't want to touch anything else in there. I was about to just like fling all of my QB keys or QB coins at it, like
QB keys.
Hail Mary. QB keys. Can we have those?
Right. I so badly wanted to bid on that I call him so many things, man. He's a Johnny Depp QB. He's a Hunter S. Thompson QB. He's a Fear and Loathing QB. He's like, anyway. Whatever he actually is in the game, I always forget because that has no reference to what he actually is. So, anyway, I so badly wanted to bid on the Hunter S. Thompson QB, but when I saw it, it was like 400.
So that's your ex's name? No, I'm kidding.
No. Oh, man. That would have been a wild life. Yeah. No, so when I saw it in there, I was like, it was like 420 something thousand coins, right? And I went into Cubieverse with about 600,000. Because I withdrew up to the point that we possibly could. I hunted barely anything for a while, and then I had my leaderboard run, which got me pretty much all of my Cubie coins. And so I went in with like 600,000. But I needed white paint because I made the stupid mistake of starting my white user vault before I started my advanced print shop. And I was like 500 paint short on my advanced print shop to start it. And everyone, like, no one gave a shit about my white user vault, but everyone was like, hey, we want to throw our builder in the advanced print shop. And I'm like, well, I need to get that freaking white paint so you can do that.
Right? Wait, so what happened to the white paint from AR? Did you sell white paint?
I used a good amount of it for the
World Cup event.
World Cup,
right?
The World Cup championship QB in my leaderboard run.
Oh, that's right. So I was like, I feel like I was able to build 3 white user vaults. So I'm like, I don't know why everybody's so short on paint, but it's because they're printing stuff.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Sitting on a bunch of that shit.
Yeah.
For no reason.
And then I never really bought any, and I didn't. So I got a bunch on Adventure Road each month, but I never bought any aside from that until Cubieverse.
Yep.
And
now we're trying to buy all of the many.
I think I got the worst possible deal on white paint you could possibly get. So let me
even know?
Because everyone that's been complaining about how much they paid for paint paid way less than me.
Oh shit. Okay.
So
it's a good marker.
I paid about 50 Cubie coins per 1 gallon of paint.
Okay, wait. So how much white paint did you buy?
I bought one of the bunches of 2,000.
Okay.
And I paid over 100,000 Cubie coins for it.
That feels excessive, yes.
And
wow.
The whole problem was it was the day that in the Adventure Road, it was like win an auction, right? So I knew I had to win an auction by 7 o'clock my time, whatever for everyone else's time. I needed white paint. So what I did was the day before, I went and bid on a whole bunch of batches of white paint. A whole bunch of them that I knew was going to end before close.
Reset.
Yeah. And then what I did the next day is towards reset, anytime I saw I was outbid, I immediately just went in and bid the next highest. And I had a handful of batches. I had a couple batches that were 500, a couple batches that were, most of the batches I was bidding on were 2,000. And then there were a couple that were 5,000. And the 5,000 ones were over 100,000 Cubie coins. And the 2,000 ones were not. But anytime I got outbid on something, I just went in and just bid the next thing. I wasn't even paying attention because I needed to make sure I won that thing before reset and I got it and whatever. Yeah. So someone on that batch of white paint took one of the 2,000 batches and put it up to 100,000 something. And me not paying attention to what batch I was bidding on, that it was a 2,000 and not a 5,000, I typed in 100,000 whatever without even thinking about it because I figured it was a 5,000 one. And then when I went back and looked at my bids, I'm like, no one's been outbidding me on this one. Like, what's going on? And then I looked at how much I paid for how much, and I was like, oh,
what did I do?
That's why.
What?
And here's the worst part of it. The worst part is I won it, but I forgot that I was doing this from about an hour before reset until about an hour after reset.
Uh-oh.
So I won it before reset, probably.
But you forgot to claim.
I forgot to like, oh, I won this auction. Let's go claim the thing. Never did it. That was the whole freaking point. Yeah. I was pissed. Pissed myself. Real pissed.
I don't blame you there. I don't blame you one bit.
And
I
that's
didn't even
why
bother with that. I was like, I don't want to.
that's why I didn't bid on Hunter S. Thompson, because I was like, well, I just paid 100,000 cubic coins for 2,000 white paint. I only have like 500,000 left, and they want 400 and something thousand for Hunter S. Thompson. I'll end up with no cubic coins left. Fuck that. I'm not doing it.
I'm sorry. Oh,
yeah,
that is
whatever.
rough.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Well, if it makes you feel any better, while we're talking about like dumb AR tasks that we either can't or didn't claim, 50 vaults back-to-back days, right? Like, easiest, get a bunch of points if you paid for AR, get a bunch of points, and then easy 100 points if you solve 50 vaults, which I can typically do in a reset, right? Like, even if I'm working, I can hit 25 vaults on the way to work and 25 vaults on the way back. But you can only do it if you get them right.
Yeah.
Holy balls. I came home last night and was like, okay, I solved at least 20. Like, I'll just leave a little bit earlier tomorrow. No. 8. It's 8. I didn't even realize how frustrated I was until I opened the fucking thing and was like, 8 vaults right on that hole. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing.
It's so bad.
So stupid.
I honestly
do not feel good. It doesn't feel good.
There was one that was like there was one that was like, was it 15? And I was close. I only needed a few more. And I was like, okay, I'm riding in the car with my boyfriend who's driving to go get dinner. And I'm like, okay, there's this one here. And I'm going to pass it on the way back.
Yep.
And I'm still trying to, like, clear my notifications and stuff on my phone. So I'll just wait to open the game until, like, we get closer to the other vaults. And I'll just hit that one on the way back. Well, I did hit it on the way back and got it freaking wrong. And then was one short of claim because I'm not going out and hitting up a lot of vaults these days because I don't have a car anymore. So
all right, but one short I would have made boyfriend like drive around to the next vault. Like I can't do that.
Not with hot dinner in the car.
30, you know what I mean? Where I'm like, there's not a chance I'm doing this before the fucking stream tonight. So
yeah, no, there's no way I could ask him to do that when we have hot dinner in the car. And I specifically told him when I sold my car that I would not use his car to go coin hunting. That if I really wanted to do that, I would walk. And so, yeah. So, okay.
Yeah, Nikki Boo. They are really hard, and I'm dumb too, so don't feel bad.
I'm never clicking general knowledge again, I can tell you that.
No,
screw that category.
The trauma. And one of my go-tos, celebrity that people already thought was really hard, I'm like, not clicking that anymore. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what's safe anymore. I feel like science is safe, and then something pops up, and I'm like, I don't know what any of these 5 animals are. What is happening
Well,
here?
first of all, there's only 4. There's always only 4.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, like.
Yeah, but right when that which one doesn't fit question came up in science, I was not expecting it. And so I wasn't really paying attention, and I was reading them, and I read the name of a fish and thought it was a bird, and like I was so expecting to just in science just to be able to like see the answer and click on it because I didn't realize all the questions had changed yet. And so I just like wasn't paying attention. I was like, oh, sturgeon, that's a bird. No, that's not. That's a fish. I've eaten sturgeon. I know it's a fish and not a bird. I should know this.
No idea. I mean, there's a lot of new words to me that I'm like, huh? What is that? What is that?
Yeah. So, okay.
It's usually a couple of them at least per question where I'm like, huh?
So let me tell
and
you.
I thought it was supposed to. Weirdly, I thought like white vaults would get easier, and
I
like,
really thought they'd take all of the easy questions
maybe be
and
harder,
like the old easy questions, and put them in white vaults, and maybe put the new questions in blue vaults. But they didn't do that.
Yeah. It's just like a little brutal right now, and I get that. I'm not trying to compound because I am fully aware, I'm sure we're all aware, that the trivia team has probably had a rough go around since all of these questions came out. So I'm really like not trying to make matters worse, because obviously they're aware of the situation and things are being like vetted and changed constantly. But
yeah, I mean, granted,
I would just like don't want to hunt for like a few days.
We actually like, for once it's trivia we don't know, so that's good. Like it was, we had it way too easy before. So
well, here's the difference, right? Is like trivia we don't. There's two things can be true. There's trivia we don't know, and trivia we've never seen, but maybe we know the answer to, which is, I don't know about everybody else, but like trivia should be sort of fun, middle of the road type of questions that the average person could answer. And I guess it depends on what region you're in, and I appreciate them going like fully global and like embracing the fact that like we're gonna have users from all over the place, but we don't right now. So like, if the game's not in Turkey, why are we learning about like all sorts of Turkish actors and actresses and singers and
is that what it is? These are
God.
international people? I didn't even realize that was the thing. Intellect slang.
There's like
intellect slang. Cankles is an example of a portmanteau. Hold on. Unless the word's in front of me, I can't pronounce it.
Let's learn. I'm looking.
Okay, the portmanteau is like when you take two words and you smash them together to make one word. So cankles or calf ankles. That's a portmanteau.
Okay.
So like hangry is a portmanteau because it's hungry and angry. You put it together, it makes a new word. That's what. I do like the new wordplay because I like.
I have
words.
So far too, except when it's like translating other languages. I'm not some of them I'm like, that's not super common, and you wouldn't know that even if you traveled there, unless
I'm pretty good at the
more specifically
the Jewish
the
stuff, because I grew up near New York and most of that's just everyday language there. But aside from that,
that I feel pretty confident in too.
Yeah. Well,
I think it's more
it's
so
LA
like
and New York, the two places where Jewish,
we have a big Jewish
language
population.
Is regular language. Yeah.
For sure.
But okay, here's your tips for wordplay, guys. Yeah, so portmanteau, and then simile. A simile is like a metaphor, but it uses as,
like, and
or
as.
like. Yeah. And then onomatopoeia, which is like one of my favorite things, is a word that sounds like a sound. So crash, bang, those are onomatopoeia. Yeah.
Yep.
Portmanteau. Yeah, two words smashed together, like labradoodle or brunch. Yes, those are good portmanteaus. So, and honestly,
learning. We got the chat fired up with this trivia.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, everybody slow down.
So I love word stuff because I just love words, and I love words that are about words. Like the word portmanteau is fun to me, and it reminds me of porte-cochere, which is like a house has a porte-cochere if like you have the house and the garage and it's connected by like a bridge or an arch or something. That's a porte-cochere. It's like a I don't know. It's
a connector. A connector.
It's a connector. Yeah.
I hear you. I see.
So whenever I'm trying to remember what a portmanteau is, I remember a porte-cochere, and I'm like, oh, it's the thing, two things put together. Okay.
Rubik's easy for you to say. He's like, I just stopped opening celeb and general knowledge. The rest seem at least manageable. Coming from trivia number 1.
Right. Yeah. agree in like slang. Do not mix do not make labradoodles. They're the worst dog breed in my opinion, because you're taking the most aggressive, scientifically aggressive breed of dog, poodle, and one of the highest energy dogs, Labrador, and you're putting them together and making a high energy aggressive dog. And almost every single person I've ever known that has owned a labradoodle has been bitten multiple times by their labradoodle. Ouch. So anyway, and golden doodle, same thing, same fucking thing.
Any of the doodles.
Any doodles.
Marvin's house goes, here's one for white deer. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
11.
Answer from Paris. 69.
69. Okay.
69 is always the answer.
Right. So, okay, here's the reason to do the business category. So, I'll throw a couple questions that I remember at you. What company's stock symbol is TSLA?
Tesla. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Why did that take me so long?
You didn't even need the multiple choice. It's easy. So that stuff's easy. And even when you don't know it, it's really easy to see it.
I answered a few on my way home because I was so over general knowledge.
Yeah.
The other categories, I was like, all right, let me just take a peek. And I think I got most of them right. But I mean, granted, it was probably like 3. So I felt like there could have been more of a wild card in there, because I also swear I clicked on business and economy earlier today and got a science question. Has anybody experienced that? Unless I thought I was clicking it and fat thumbed and did science instead. But it was weird because it, you know how it usually says the category under the question?
Yeah.
Because I was like really thrown off. I was like, what category did I choose? And it didn't show me the category. Because like the white faults have a strange glitch where it doesn't show you the category of the question you're answering, but like blue still does and green still does. So I was like really thrown off by that, but I also could have definitely picked science instead. So.
I haven't noticed that problem. The most glitchy thing for me in the game is the auction house.
Yes.
I
even trying honestly, to get into it, it's pretty good.
Yeah. I have to click it like 3 times before it'll even open up.
Uh-huh.
And then, or even the my bids thing, like the things that I've bid on, I have to click it twice before it even opens. Or maybe it just takes a long time to load. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's a huge lag.
Yeah, but the whole the sorting is totally wrong. It doesn't work. Like, so like when I went to look at what cubies were available in the auction house, right? And I went to one day and just cubies, and I sorted by price. The first chunk were properly sorted by price, and as I scrolled down, I kept seeing those high dollar cubies again lower in the list, and then they were no longer sorted by price once I went down the list. So as I scrolled, they were no longer sorted. And it did the same thing with white paint. It would put some of them in appropriate areas and then some of them not. But I know that the sort, they've had issues with the sorts on different things, like the Keep How. When you sort by type of QB and you choose builder, Keep How shows up, which
wait, you can choose builder?
Like when you're looking,
I really need to like go back into the auction house. I didn't realize there were like
I think that was an inventory thing. I think that's in your inventory. You can check what category you want to see what you have. Man, Balam had me rolling the other night. And I was the only one that laughed, and then people told me they would have laughed, just they didn't want to publicly because then they'd sound bad. But fuck it, I'm gonna tell a joke anyway.
Oh no! I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Like, I love Blam Blam.
Yeah, he was like, they were talking about how Keep How shows up as a builder QB, and he said something like, yeah, I can see them being like a framing nailer, keep out, keep out, keep out, keep out. Like, I laughed my ass off. And apparently that's bad. I mean, it's onomatopoeia.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh.
I still think keep out should be dancer. Why is keep out a builder?
Well, no, keep out is a dancer. It's just when you go to sort builders, it shows up as a builder even though it's a dancer.
So here's a follow-up question. What are we going to be needing like dancers for? Are they going to be like, yeah, strip club structures or what's the...
Maybe a theater. Maybe there's a club, a nightclub. I don't know.
Interesting. Carpenter jokes is what Crashman says. Okay.
Carpenter jokes, yeah. Yeah. Blam Blam's apparently pretty good for the carpenter. And he had me rolling, like, for the like, I kept chatting for, like, a half an hour, and, man, yeah, he had me in stitches a couple times. I told him that if I ever met him in person, he needs to make sure I do not get high, because I won't be able to breathe. So.
I won't be able to breathe around you.
Yeah.
So he hunts, I think, in the same aperture cat. Are you still knocking stuff over in here?
I think A Cat was in the chat at that time and mentioned that Blam Blam's in their area. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. I think they're in the same area.
Yeah, we were talking about
once they
types
both
of cats,
got at it, I'm like, stop it.
Yeah. It became a weird conversation about cats and dogs and stuff, and yeah. And we were in Hunter's Hangout talking about cats, and no one got mad. It was great. Anyway,
needs to be able to build something. What?
Who needs to be able to build something? Oh, Portland.
Portland.
Wait,
why can't you build anything in Portland? Who's Portland? Or where is Portland? No, like, seriously, they can't build? Trugoy, you can't build?
Trugoy's not in... Is Trugoy in Portland?
He's not in Portland, but he's in Oregon.
Oh. Why did I think Trugoy was in, like, the northern Midwest? Like, Ohio.
He's with Conman.
Oh.
Not with Conman, but they're in a nearby area.
Rubik says Portland is known for a ton of strip clubs. I think he meant clubs, but he put clubs.
Okay, I hear you.
Yeah. Hey, we've got someone new in the chat. Mark Joseph asks if there's any Massachusetts hunters. I think. Yeah. Who?
That's MJ Legends, I believe, in game.
I don't.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's who Mark Joseph is.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Sir?
Rubik says, I meant clubs. Okay, he meant clubs.
Like boobs, but clubs.
Clubs. Yeah. I don't know that there's many Massachusetts. I think there might be a couple of Massachusetts people, but they don't talk a lot in the Discord. And I only ever even noticed them because I used to live in Rhode Island, and there was a Rhode Island hunter, like, one, and then they, like, had no clue what they were doing and stopped after a couple months. I was trying to help them find a yellow vault there, and there was no yellow vault there. But yeah, I don't know. There might be a few. I haven't been back there in a long time, so I can't tell you if I've seen anything, but anyway.
I am, like, trying to recall a single Massachusetts hunter, and I'm like, drawing a blank.
Yeah, I feel like there's someone that might be around Cambridge area.
Oh, wait, Trugoy is in Portland, actually.
Oh.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure PDX is Portland, but I don't know all their lingo.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, Amy X. Yeah, I think Amy X is Boston. Does Amy X even play anymore? Because I looked at Amy X's YouTube channel, and it's no longer Coin Hunt World stuff, and it used to be.
Oh, really? I didn't know that they made content.
Oh, way
But
back in the day,
she
like back in
definitely
the beginning. And the
oh,
ex had a
she
couple
definitely
things.
added me in Cubieverse, which PSA to everybody. I love that people are adding that we. I love and hate that we have to add new friends because I feel like I took so much care and time to sort through my old friends list to make sure that everybody was active. But I like seeing new names in our new friends list. But if you do not have Discord linked and I have no idea what your
Shoot.
name is,
Do we
I
have to
am
link
deleting
Discord in
you.
the new one?
No, if you already had it linked,
Oh.
you should be good to go. But if
Do you
you
see me
don't have
freak
it
out?
linked, yeah, you're like, let me grab my tablet. Please don't delete me. I mean, between Marvin's house and I, we had like three separate or four separate people add us that didn't have Discord linked, and they're like completely brand new names. And
Shame on you people.
I go into the Discord and I will just search their
Yeah, I do the
in-game
same thing.
name just to see if somebody commented. Nothing. So I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but if you're not in Discord, it is a strong delete.
Just
No
because you watch us
hesitation.
on YouTube does not help because we cannot contact you through our
Yes.
YouTube channel to do
Well,
a
and
buddy quest.
I don't even think it was that. I actually think it might have been because we put pucks in cranes recently. So we were a few days ago like 4 and 5 or something on our builder leaderboard, or
Oh,
like
yeah.
something quite high that I didn't even realize. But yeah, it was just one of the first things we did before we even started building white vaults. It was like, all right, like we gotta build, like let's get our yellow vaults back up and running. That's what our local Discord was already like all on about, was we need to have yellow vaults by the time Halloween hits.
Yeah.
Um, so not that it ever even matters, to be honest, like from experience, yellow vaults never matter really during events, but we just felt it might have something this time because they're being reset and maybe it'll be
Yeah.
fun. So we were trying to coordinate, like, let's all focus our efforts like 1, 2, 3. Because last time it took us so long because we're so spread out and people were adding pucks to different cranes just as they were entering the game, and we
Yeah.
didn't get anything filled quickly enough.
Right.
Um, so
Yeah, we
we're trying.
agreed in our area. We've got two. We've got one downtown and one on the north side of town. So
Hmm.
we all agreed that the downtown one was the main priority because we've got people
Hmm.
pretty far south of town that don't want to have to go all the way to north side of town to, and
Yeah.
they're and no one lives anywhere near the one on the north side of town. It's like in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
So I went and put my pucks in Friday night, and when I did, I think I want to say I got it up to 28.
Nice. Did you put in a
Um,
full row?
so it was weird. I think
Oh, it glitched.
yeah. So I
Ours
was
glitched
just
too.
like
Like as to where
swiping,
we could fill up the whole thing. You could just keep
yeah,
going.
and then I backed out, and all of it went away, and then I went back in, and I added, and it would say something went wrong, and then I'd back out. So I
It was
think
glitchy.
I did. I don't even I don't even know for sure that I put any in because I did not pay attention to what it was before I put something because I was in a super rush because
Hmm.
Friday, okay, I had been craving Detroit pizza since we had talked about Detroit pizza on Sunday.
Yeah.
And so I finally convinced my boyfriend on Friday that we needed to get Detroit pizza, which meant I had to drive 20 minutes there and 20 minutes home to pick it up myself. And I had a deadline because one of the kiddos was going to a football game that night, so we had to eat early enough that he could get out the door. And I was like, I got out the house later than I wanted to, and the crane is like a couple streets over from the pizza place, but it
Hmm.
was rush hour, and I was downtown, and there's like a red light at every single
Yep.
intersection, and they're so close. So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I have to go, and you had to be on top of it. Like I couldn't hit it from the street, so I couldn't just drive by and do it. I had plus I got a photo quest, which I was not expecting because I wasn't actually hitting the vault. I was just putting stuff in it. So I was shocked by my photo quest.
Always. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every week you'll get a photo quest. Just a heads up for everybody if you don't already know this. And actually, maybe going into the Cubieverse, this might be different, but when they did the Yellow Vault update in the last patch or whatever, every week that the Yellow Vault's reset, and if you click on the Yellow Vault, it will give you a photo quest.
Yeah. So I didn't, because I was like super like I literally was running down the street because I had to park, because it's like a main downtown area. There's only parking at like one end of the street, and then I have to run up to the crane on the other end of the street and cross the street, and I was in flip-flops, and I went to do it, and then I got the photo quest, so I did the photo quest, and then I went back in, and I was just like swiping, and I'm like, shit, I didn't pay attention to how much there was before I put any in, and then it glitched, and it kicked me out, and all of it went away, and I'm like, did I put any in? And so I think I did, because I went into the Cubieverse with about 4.6 million resin, and I currently have about 3.5 million resin, and I built the advanced print shop and my white user vault. So I also did not I never pay attention to resin because I have so much. So I don't know how much resin I had to put in the advanced print shop, and I don't know how much resin I had to put in my white user vault. So
Harris?
And I also printed my silver OG QB.
Does that require white paint?
Resin.
What's the recipe for that? I don't know. I'm sorry,
Did
resin.
that require white paint? Maybe
it definitely always requires resin, but
right.
Probably
resin
like
holds
2000
it all together.
Yes, of course.
So I don't know. I kind of wonder if I did. And I'm not going to get a chance anytime soon to go down there and do it again.
I mean, it sounds like if anything, maybe you had like 2 pucks missing, but I think everybody who contributes gets the blueprint. So unless you guys are like strapped and you have 2 resin pucks left that you need in order to like make the thing start building, I wouldn't worry about it. But
apparently the
we've got Crash.
It takes 200 white paint.
Sorry, Steel Wheel and Goozer in here.
Hey
what
guys.
Is it?
The white, the silver OG takes 200 white paint.
Okay, got it.
If you can see the glow on my face, it's the glow of the Cubieverse.
Ooh. Ooh,
so
also Harris and Rubik's are like, will Yellow Vault even give event resources? They never have in the past. Yes, as Rubik said, this is just like our starting point of let's do something and try to be like put ourselves on the map, because LA always comes second to Toronto or Vancouver.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Right.
So it's fine. There's no rush in filling these cranes, I think, unless you wanted to have the blueprint or something and you don't have that many in your area. But I think personally for like the LA area, we have one that's at Universal Studios that's like very inconvenient to get to. So I think if anybody wants the blueprint, we'll probably leave that one alone.
Yeah, so that they can
like go add to your heart's content, because that freaking thing sucks. But it could be a fun meetup though.
Yeah. Hey guys, if someone wouldn't mind checking for me how much resin the advanced print shop takes and how much resin a white user vault takes, because now I'm actually kind of worried that I didn't get any pucks in.
Uh-oh.
I gotta say, one thing I love about the new formatting in the Cubieverse, I freaking love that I can scroll through my inventory.
Oh, yeah, it's nice.
Instead of page over. Yeah. Like, this is huge for me with this giant phone, because with the giant phone, when I'm in giant mode,
Yeah.
I couldn't, the page over button didn't exist. So if I wanted to look at anything that wasn't on the first page of my inventory, I'd have to switch it to skinny mode, and then I could go over. But now I can scroll. I can see me scrolling.
I see you scrolling, hating.
I love
it.
So I'm a huge fan. I'm an absolutely.
Let me
huge
finish
fan.
the chorus. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Although I still like, my organizational brain is like, can't we just like put
things together that go in the ones?
Yes.
The paint all together.
I need more boxes.
I want
to scroll. I don't know what the solution is, but it's still like not. My brain's not satisfied with it just yet.
I want things that go together to be together, like building resources in one thing, or at least at the top or at the bottom, and other resources in another place, or at least at the top or the bottom. Ooh, Harris, thank you. 200,000 resin for Advanced Print Shop, and 2,000 for White User Vault. So I definitely got resin into the crane. Definitely did. Because I am 1.1 million resin short of where I started, and that can't all be explained away by the 2 things I built. So thank you. Also, Trugoy also answered, so thank you for that. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, ooh, I did a thing.
A good thing or a bad thing?
A good thing.
The jury's still out.
There's no. There's no bad side to it. It's a good thing, but there's another adjective that I can't think of right now that would better describe it. Anyway. So.
What do you mean? Aren't you learning so much new words?
So many words, all the words,
descriptor words, so many new words to describe things with.
Yeah. So okay. So I was before my leaderboard run, I had played this stupid phone game, not this stupid phone, a different stupid phone game, that had me sitting on the couch nonstop just playing this one game, and I had played it for like, I don't know, it was something like 200 days straight or something absolutely ridiculous.
An embarrassing amount of days straight.
Yeah, and mind you, that was like probably 4 hours a day, 200 days straight. And the only reason why I got into that game was because of Mistplay. I had downloaded Mistplay, and Mistplay pays you to play different games. But I got hooked on this one game, and I was like really into it. So I just went crazy on this one game. I maxed out all the amount of money I could make off this one game, and I just kept playing it. And I forgot that I had originally started playing it to make money on playing stupid mobile games. So, Cubieverse started. I went back to Mistplay, and the leaderboard run cured me of my addiction to that stupid game.
Good for you. Yeah.
I was so busy with my leaderboard run, I did not touch that game the entire month, and I have not picked it up since then. But so I went back into Mistplay, and I was like, ooh, I can use all the points I earned and buy all these Google Play gift cards. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah, and then I was like, oh shit, there's all of these games I still haven't played that if I play them for 20 to 30 minutes each, I can earn a shit ton more Google Play gift cards. So within a week,
only 20 to 30 minutes?
Yeah, well, that's how you get the most out of them. Like, and then you have to switch to a new game. You get the most out of each game for the first 20 to 30 minutes, and you have to pick the boosted games. And anyway,
okay.
Yeah. So I think over the past week, I have cashed out, I want to say about $140 in Google Play gift cards from Mistplay.
Holy smokes, that's awesome.
It's pretty good, right? And so I bought a shit ton of crystal keys with that discounted crystal keys thing. And after buying all of my White User Vaults and my advanced print shop, and my adventure road thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm currently sitting about 14,500 keys. I could probably buy more because I have more points. I probably should. So yeah, I'm gonna put that on my to-do list. Buy more keys. Okay. I also started a new to-do list.
Shit. Is the week up on the crystal key purchases?
No.
Question.
I
It's not up yet.
I think it ends tomorrow, right?
Oh wait, we're approved on Apple now, right? I could just buy them off my iPhone.
Not yet. It's not working yet.
Wait, why? We're not on test flight. Why can't I buy them?
Apparently they're working really, really hard to put that together, but it wasn't automatic.
Whole point.
I know.
The whole point of
I know. Everyone's mad about it. This is why you shouldn't have Apple. Duh.
Not excuse. I could just remove the app from my phone and be fine. And keep carrying on. Keep calm and carry on. No, Trudy, stop it. It ended.
No, it's gone? Wait, why?
Oh,
it hasn't been a week yet.
From the universe that was like, bitch, don't put any more fucking money into this.
It hasn't been a week.
It hasn't been a week. You're right. It hasn't been.
It was supposed to be a week.
Yeah.
What
early start, balls? Early finish, I suppose. That's wonderful.
Oh, ball sacks. Okay.
Oh, Chandler says that iOS users will get a 10% sale once released. Great. So when I can buy them from the phone I'm fucking playing with. Perfect.
Yeah.
I'll wait until then.
Goose, I agree with you. I won't say it out loud, but I agree with
you. Knock it off, you two. Hanging up on me over here.
Anyway. Where's Renee? Why?
Yeah, where is Renee?
Why do we want IW? Wait, why are we, what do we,
I want to be able to spend money on your game using my phone.
If you say their names 3 times, they'll show up. But do we want them to show up? We got to make sure we're ready for that.
No. Beetlejuice.
Right? Anyway. Speaking of Illusion Weaver, if anyone saw the shirt that I made, I shared a photo of it in Off Topic and I haven't made the shirt. The shirt has not been printed. It was just a design. I took Illusion Weaver's like Stay Salty, like pink flamingo-y like image gif that he likes to use, and I put it on a shirt because I was like, man, that would be a freaking cool shirt.
That would be a great shirt. I would actually buy that shirt also.
Right? And I asked Illusion Weaver's permission because I felt like I needed to because it was his face, and he said please don't. So
makes sense.
I can't make that shirt. Yeah.
Wait. Anyway. Did they stop selling white user vaults?
They max you out at 5.
Why?
You can only have 5. And then once you build them,
want to spend money on the game. Why are we stopping them? What? Why?
You can when you build them, you can get more. You just can only have 5 at a time, something like that. I knew that there was a limit of 5, and I knew they were giving us one free, so I only bought 4 because I knew I was going to get maxed out at 5. But apparently, a bunch of people bought 5. And then ended up with a 6th one. And then there was something about, I don't know, they had to do some kind of fix for that. Anyway. So there's that's a thing. So can I, wait, so I put one
That's
in.
Interesting. Why? Is it because they just like don't want the things to be like, overwhelmed, which I'm also like, how can we be prepared for Apple release if the servers can't handle the things? Like, I thought we were supposed to be able to buy 10 slots, just like we had 10 user vaults. We'd be able to build 10 user vaults. Also, people are just trying to give you money. Take it. Take the money. Take it. Why are we not taking the money? What's wrong? What's the thing?
I think they're worried about people spending all the money for something that they're not able to do, and then getting mad because they spent the money and they can't. I don't know. That's a random guess.
That's both. No, that's not. That can't be it, because since when?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's what Rubik says. I think just preventing folks from buying more than they can use if they don't know what they're doing. It feels too considerate. It's the restrictions it's the dumbass restriction. It's basically like, we won't let you do this because if you're too dumb to know better, we don't want you getting mad at us for being too dumb to know better.
Okay.
I mean, we're not too dumb to know better. We know what we're doing, but we have to only go as fast as the slowest person, I guess.
Actually know what I'm doing. So well, maybe not. Maybe it's I know, but I also am smart enough to know that I'm too dumb to know what I'm doing. So I only bought 3 white user vault blueprints because I was like, why buy them all and fill up all your slots if something, like, it just feels like things keep changing. So I just am playing it safe and like, okay, let's like start with what I actually can handle right now, and then we'll move on to other things.
Chandler's is
Korkio,
behind a little bit.
Stop hating on Apple.
Chandler's, you're behind. Catch up. We're done with that.
Wait, but Chandler's got me my new. Look at you guys. I'm not wired anymore. I'm not connected. Chandler's got me these guys from my birthday. So thank you.
That's an awesome birthday present.
Apple AirPod gang. So, yeah.
That's smart. Her birthday present to you doesn't get you drunk like mine does.
Fair. Also, to be fair, I was doing that with. I was already doing that. But these spooky glasses are pretty amazing to get drunk out of, guys. Highly recommend.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, it's I get it, but it just seems. I don't know. Why restrict us on this? Like,
you know what I don't like, but I don't like. I don't like that you can't buy white user vault blueprints and then sell them in the auction house. I get it because you purchased it with money, but like, because then that would kind of be pay to play. Because then I could just buy a shit ton of them, sell a shit ton of them for coins.
It's already pay to play.
Right. I know, but so then it's like it's like more directly pay to play in a way, if that makes sense. Because like you can pay to get, like, you don't actually have to play the game if you do that. You can just sit on your couch, buy white user vault blueprints, put them in the auction house to get QB coins, take those QB coins and cash them out at your like.
But it would take you forever, so like that's not really a great. Yeah, it's not really a great strategy. And yeah. I don't know, to be honest, I think, I don't know, actually, whatever.
Wait, what is the intellect slang saying? When Korkio singing HBD to MarvinsMama? What's HBD?
No.
What am I missing?
Move on. It means happy birthday.
Oh yeah, no, I don't do that song.
We're not doing it. That song. Move on.
No,
me too.
I would never torture anyone with singing that song to them, and I never want that song sung to me.
Have to say a quick thanks because there's a lot of folks that are crossover people. Of big thank you to Channers for reaching out to so many people in the community that wished me a happy birthday. She put together this fucking amazing video with everybody's like Discord messages and a personal message from her, and then like photos from Coin Hunt Fest and our meetups and our streams and all of these things to like put it all together. And it's like this 10-minute video, and I mean, a lot of you folks that are on the screen right now that are commenting are in that video, so thank you guys so much, because that was the sweetest thing to like wake up to on my birthday.
I haven't seen the final product, and I'm kind of bummed I haven't seen the final product. And I'm kind of bummed I didn't have the final product to play on the show tonight, because I think that would have been awesome.
No. Everybody has a birthday. We all have birthdays, and I wish we could celebrate everybody's birthday all year long. But yes, thank you guys. It was very thoughtful, and
I'm not telling any y'all when my birthday is.
yeah, it was very sweet. So I definitely cried. I cried. I cried. We cry a lot in this house. Crying is healthy.
Mm-hmm. I put together a Chat GPT happy birthday poem for you.
Yes, and I loved it. Yeah.
Because I'm really bad at that
very
shit.
Unique.
And so I was like, oh, we were just talking about Chat GPT stuff, and I was like, yes, this, because you were saying how you use it for literally everything, like when you're gonna send any email or you're gonna write anything, you use Chat GPT, and I was like, I'm gonna take a page out of your book for you.
Also, I am now using it at work to, if we're like increasing menu costs or I have to blah blah blah, I input my entire, like, our spirits list is huge, like hundreds of pricing updates that I'd have to do at one time, and I just copy and pasted that shit into Chat GPT and was like, increase my prices by 4%. Boom, did it. Didn't even, all I had to do was, great, update it, my own menu.
You know, Excel exists for that too, and has for a very long time.
It's too hard.
Too hard. It takes 2 seconds.
Yeah, but I was copying and pasting our entire menu, so it would include the entire spirit, where it's from, blah 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 blah, all of these dots. Like, there was no other way to, like, I'd have to take more time to format it to Excel in order to do that, because of the font that we used, and going from Word to Excel, it would be more work, where I can just copy and paste the PDF. And
if you had told me about this issue that you had before ChatGPT existed, I would have written you up a really simple formula to do that automatically for you in Excel.
It wasn't even an issue. I was just like, they were like, we need to increase prices on the spirits list by 4%, and I was the millennial in the room that was like, we should ask ChatGPT, because they were all doing it manually on our regular menu, and I was like, I just think it might be faster. And then, lo and behold, it took 2 minutes. Yeah. I was like, great. When do I get my raise?
Right?
I just saved you guys so much time.
Yeah. Nikki Boo, you can still buy crystal keys. That's not a problem. It's just you got a discount before, or you got more keys for the same price before. So what is now listed as 12,000 keys, you got 13,000 before with the sale. So anyway, okay, Rubik's, you don't need an Office 365 monthly fee. That's what Google Sheets is for. It's the same thing. I Google Sheets my entire life. I was recently doing calculations on whether I should lease an EV in Google Sheets. Okay, I don't know if I've ever told you guys this joke. Actually, I think I said this joke on the WikiPod back with I Speak Nerd. But so I'm a likely autistic accountant, and my favorite joke I've ever written was, what do you call an accountant that does not use Excel? And the answer is not an accountant. And it's funny because it's not funny, because it's a joke about accountants, and accountants aren't funny. And it's funny because it's fucking true that if you're an accountant and you don't use Excel, there's fucking something wrong with you, and you're not actually an accountant. And I've met people that have called themselves accountants that didn't know how to use Excel, and I was like, fuck you, you don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, that's my stupid fucking joke that is not funny to anyone except me in my head, because I'm fucking weird. So, you're welcome. I just F-bombed the entire shit out of that joke. But
I feel like Phoenix is going to appreciate this if he makes this far into this episode.
I've told Phoenix that joke before, for sure.
There we go.
We've had accountant chat. Plenty. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. There's another accountant in the Discord now too. I don't remember what their name was, but they were trying to give accounting advice or tax advice or something, and not actual tax advice, but they were trying to explain tax things, and they were very wrong with it, so I had to correct them.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah. ChatGPT, how do I crack Fruity Loops? What? What is Fruity Loops? And why do we have to crack it?
Crashman says nerd.
He's either calling me a nerd or he's shouting out to I Speak Nerd. I don't know which, but both of those are great. So
Makes sense.
I really miss I Speak Nerd. He's been gone for a long time. And we have his family. Uh-oh.
Where did you go?
I don't know.
Oh. We lost you in the Cubieverse.
You can still hear me, right?
I can hear you, but I don't know if the people can hear you.
Well, if you can hear me, the people can hear me.
I hope so. Fruity Loops is a software. What's up, Malik?
Okay.
DAWs?
I noticed that
what are DAWs? What are
the
these
light
things?
on my camera went out for some reason.
Uh-oh. Major technical difficulties.
Why, camera? Okay, let's go back to Zoom. Zoom, what's going on? Oh, and it says my mom is talking at the top.
Does it? I don't think it says it on the stream. Oh, so I am solo on the stream because your camera is not working. Yay. Thank God. Yay. Welcome back.
Sorry, sorry, Mom, I just doxed you. If anyone saw a name on the screen, that's not my name, and my last name is not the same as my mom's, so good luck with that
That's actually her ex's name.
Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, Fruity Loops is music making
people
software.
Can hear you.
Yeah. It was in spooky ghost
Korkio
mode.
Yep.
I don't even know what happened. I don't know what happened. But now I feel like
everything reset.
Well, I took the camera off. I don't use the camera that's built into my laptop because I don't know why. I've got tape.
We're gonna contact your mom for your birthday now.
Good luck. I can. She doesn't even like. I'll text her and I'll hear back from her like 4 days later. So, yes, good luck.
No, for your birthday, you goof.
Yeah, if they contact her to find out what my birthday is, she probably won't get back to them till after my birthday, which is a very long time from now. But still, she doesn't know how to phone very well, and her phone is a piece of shit. I haven't gotten her to download Cubieverse yet because I'm mildly worried it won't work on her phone. She has some old Huawei piece of crap or something. So,
well, maybe.
I mean, I could
supposed to be more universal. You will ask. Need more tags. Have you guys talked about getting tags, OSM tagging yet?
Yeah, that was the beginning of the episode. You'll have to rewatch.
And how me and Korkio kind of got in trouble for tagging stuff incorrectly.
Well, I don't know if I got in trouble. Just someone was like, "Hey, you fucked up. Fix it."
Yeah.
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 And then I didn't fix it.
Yeah.
Not because I was being a shithead. It was
We're game builders, not map builders.
Yeah.
That's just,
Yeah. Anyway. But anyway, I've heard from some people in the I Need Help channel that their phone used to run Coin Hunt Worlds, but doesn't run Cubieverse. Cubieverse definitely takes more of your phone's goods up. So, and someone mentioned earlier in the chat, I think it was Harris or someone, that it definitely drains your battery faster too, because it uses more of your phone's goods. So,
I haven't noticed that, but I did notice. I mean, I noticed like walking quests are really laggy, which they're already like pretty inconsistent for me in Coin Hunt World. But I also still have Coin Hunt World installed and downloaded on my phone, and people
Me
keep
too.
saying
I'm
to
not
remove
getting rid
it.
of
And
that
I'm like,
shit.
it's like a legacy item, but if it's gonna make my walking quest go faster, I guess. But I thought they were two separate games.
Yeah.
Why would they be connected in any way, and why would they have any effect? Does that mean like when like I have Facebook and Instagram downloaded because they share the same meta, it's going to affect one or the other?
It shouldn't.
No, it
Especially if
shouldn't.
you force
And it
close
doesn't. So make it
Coin
make
Hunt
sense,
World so
please.
that it's not running in any way whatsoever. It should be fine. Yeah, I haven't tried a
I
walking
mean, yeah,
quest
I
yet,
guess I could.
but I also have not gotten rid of Coin Hunt World. I also have not gotten rid of the very old test server back when I was in the pirate group.
Right.
Like, I wasn't even in this beta. This was like a long time ago, and I still
Yeah.
have that app on my phone. I'm not getting rid of
Oh,
any of that shits. I mean,
yeah.
they don't open anymore. It doesn't do anything. It's just, it's there.
I think I need to like maybe offload, like where it's Apple has an option to like offload an app, but you can like keep the data in it. I think I need to do that with Coin Hunt World, but I'm not sure I'll be able to do it if it's in Tesla. Anyway, that's
Yeah, I don't know. I
bull.
I I checked my phone storage, and I still have 200 gigs of space free on my phone. So I'm like, I'm not deleting anything. I'm gonna keep it all. So
He was just joking that like Cubieverse is gonna get blocked by OpenStreetMaps. Like I am a little concerned because I think after my tree tagging fiasco, I'll probably just like quietly step away until it's actually needed because there's a lot of people in my area in general, and I'm sure there are wonderful people that are tagging these things, and it's all gonna work out in the end. But I'm
I
not trying to like
wonder,
fuck up anybody's life over
like,
it.
the people that have been on OpenStreetMaps for a while and have been like watching it and update, like, the people before this group of people ever got involved. I wonder if they're like all of a sudden shocked, and maybe they have their own Discord server,
Shook.
and they're like, what the fuck is this influx of people? Who are all
Who
these
are
people?
these people?
And why don't they know what they're doing?
And why don't they have real names? It feels like they all have game names.
Yeah, I made my OpenStreetMaps name the Korkio.
For sure. I put mine as MarvinsMama. Nobody needs to know my real name on this app.
Yeah.
Especially an app for mapping things in an
Right?
area.
Where you live.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Yeah, you
Right.
don't need to know my real name.
I did consider
but yeah.
tagging my house
Ooh.
as my accounting firm.
Ooh, sticky.
Yeah, I didn't do it. I didn't.
You
But the thing is, like,
to?
there are so many other people's houses that are tagged with their home businesses. That's like the
But
only
you-
thing that's accurate.
But
Like,
you
everything
need
else is
to?
ancient. No, but then I could put a user vault at my house.
Feels bad though.
Yeah,
Like
but it's
that.
not like
Don't
it's
do that.
wrong. It's true, and I have clients meet me here. This is my office for my business. And the
Okay.
IRS has it. Like, if you look up my business online, the IRS will list this place.
Well then.
And I left my headquarters at what is now my mom's house, which was my house. So they wouldn't be the same spot. They would be down the street from each other.
Go for
And
it.
I mean,
Who am I to say?
yeah. I mean, I don't think it would be a shop tag. I think it would be a I don't know. Would it be a
Bank.
shop?
It could be a bank.
Ooh.
Ooh. Exports.
Right? Goose says I'm dangerously open with using my real name everywhere. Yeah, what's really bad is I don't give a shit if people know who I am. I don't really think anyone gives a shit about stalking me. But I also am the only person in the entire world with my name. Like, there are no other people with my name combination in the entire world. I checked that before I made it. Like, yes, and I legally designed my name. Like,
oh, are you talking about your business name?
No, my actual personal name.
Your government name?
My government name.
Same, girl.
Really? There's no other ones of you in the world either?
Have you seen my last name?
Yes. Well, yeah. And I know it's rare, but like, and we both have super rare last names, but usually the people with my last name have super common first names. And my first name isn't that common. You at least have a somewhat more common first name, so I thought there would be a chance that there would be more of you.
No.
We're unique! Yay!
Look at us!
Also, it's dangerous.
Being so, yes, stalkerable and vulnerable on the internet.
Yeah. We probably should be more careful because we are not ugly females on YouTube, and our viewer base,
speak for yourself,
has a higher percentage of neckbeards than most viewer bases. Not that you guys are. I've got no problem with all of my friends. Safe. Well, unless
it's
they're
the fully
like
shaven people you have to worry about.
Well, yes, very true, but unless they're like incel neckbeards. I normally love neckbeards, but there's incel neckbeards. Those are the dangerous ones. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm sorry. Yeah. Trugoy, yes, Marvin is a common name for sure. It was my dad's name. Which is
you're right.
That's
my first name. Last name Mama.
Yeah.
First name Marvins.
When I first heard about the Marvins, I was like super excited to talk to them because they have my dad's name, and I have like a slight obsession with things connected to my dad because he died when I was young, and so like, and Marvin's not a super common thing, so I was like, oh, someone that has a name like my dad, yes.
Love it. Big Marvin Gaye fan.
Right. Nellick. Okay, I just want to make sure that no one.
Shaming. We love beards.
Right.
I hope everybody knows. Also, we're about to get into November, so you guys better not shave your beards.
Right.
You better not.
I just want to make sure no one thinks I was offending anyone. All of my friends are neckbeards. Like, I host board gaming nights, and I go to board gaming nights, and I play video games. Like, I'm in nerds. I'm in with the nerds. So it wasn't a bad thing. It's just I know
I nerd.
No. I speak nerd, but I'm not I speak nerd. That's another person.
Nerd. Nerd.
Anyway. So I was just saying
what's
that
happening?
I've known a lot of them, and I know a lot of them get crushes on their internet peoples, and that's what made me a little nervous. But anyway.
What are neckbeard nests?
Yeah, what are neckbeard? We call that a
leg
base.
Beards.
That's called the basement.
Oh my god.
Offending ugly YouTubers. We don't have any ugly YouTubers. I don't think so.
I don't think we're I hope we're not offending anybody, but yeah.
I love you all. I really do.
Oh, neckbeard nest, a subreddit that I should be aware of. Maybe not.
Oh.
Put a bird in it.
Put a bird in what? the nest? Oh, I get it. Usually a neckbeard is not a beard you could put a bird in, though. It's usually just, like, it's not this. It's not this. It's this. You can't put a bird in that. You're laughing so much that your AirPods have muted you. I mean, you're not muted. I can just barely hear anything here and there.
My laugh is muted. But I'm just thinking of like when is it Adam Sandler where he's like, you can put your weed in there? You can put your bird in there.
Was it in White Chicks?
No, but you're so close. It's Hot Chick.
Hot Chick.
Hot Chicks?
The Hot Chick. The Hot Chick.
The Hot Chick.
Yeah, and he's in the weed in the store, and he's like, "You could put your weed in there." Yeah, I love that movie.
Put your bird in there.
You can put your bird in there. You can put this bird in there.
Put a bird in it.
Wow, this is definitely not safe for children content.
Really gone off the rails here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Neckbeards just took us on a whole neckbeard nest. Out fully. Is Nellick breaking up with us?
I hope not.
Nellick said whatever this parasocial relationship is over.
Which
I'm not sure if that's a sentence or a statement. Maybe two sentences in one.
Intellect Slang gave us a definition for neckbeard. I was just reading it.
Here we go. A pejorative term and stereotype for an adult man or teenage boy who exhibits characteristics such as social awkwardness, underachievement, or pretentiousness. Okay. So everybody on Reddit is what you're saying.
Redditors are definitely
a large.
I'm a Redditor.
Population of Reddit. Yes, same.
Honestly, if I was a guy, I'd probably be a neckbeard. I mean, I really would. What? I'm socially awkward. I'm an underachiever. I'm pretentious only in the sense that I have really bad social awkward, don't know when I'm not being humbleness things.
Or like I'm just
being honest. If I say I'm awesome, I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to be pretentious.
Okay, so this all checks out.
For clarity, I'm not currently saying I'm awesome. It's just sometimes when I talk to my boyfriend and I'm like saying it how I'm good at something, I realize later that maybe it sounded like I was bragging or being pretentious when I was really just trying to tell the truth. So I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, I think we all have those thoughts though, where I'm like, I could have said that in a different way.
Yeah.
I really meant it like this, but I said it and it came off like this.
Oops. Nikki Boo's trying to tell me I'm definitely not an underachiever. You don't know the amount of nothingness I have done for the past couple weeks.
You have no idea how much I haven't done.
Yeah. The extent of my achievements this past week, I mobile gamed enough to earn like $100 and something on misplay. And today I painted one thing. No, I painted two things, but it did not take me very long. There were small things. That's pretty much the extent of my achievement. I have not completed a tax return.
It was Sunday though.
I'm talking about the week.
Oh.
Yeah. I haven't completed.
You should have been out here. I had a ton of shit that I needed to get done. I could have used another person.
I'm not saying I could do shit. If I could have, I have a ton of shit I needed to get done too. I was just completely incapable of doing the shit because my butt was warming a couch.
Because of your neck beardness.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. My neck beard was weighing me down.
Maybe I'm not reading this right because delayed reaction. I'm laughing at what you said, but I'm also laughing at Melek, who says neckbeards are the nerds that wear a fedora and say "milady."
Yeah, they also apparently do that. Yeah.
Usually, those people are not underachievers.
Yes, they are.
Are they? Is that you? Are you wearing fedoras and saying "milady"?
No, but who the fuck does that?
And like,
that might have been like a interesting thing to do like 15 years ago. Now it's just like you just look at that person and be like, what?
What's going on here?
What is this? What's going on?
What is your thing?
Oh
Now
yeah, and they've got.
What's your vibe, man?
They own at least 2 katanas. Yes, Kevo, yes, they own katanas. They have at least one shirt that has wolves and a moon on it, which, you can buy a shirt in our shop that has witches and a moon on it. Or at least a witch.
Oh boy.
The 3-wolf moon, right? 3-wolf moon shirt.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And they
I've seen it.
Stereotypically they live in their mother's basements, even though they are middle-aged or nearing middle age.
Okay. So this is a very niche group that we're talking about here, but we've labeled them fully.
Well, there's not that niche. There's a lot of them. There are. Yeah. You just never see them because they're always in their mother's basements on their computers playing.
Fair enough. World
of Warcraft and shit.
Little butterfly lyrics here.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, butterfly, sugar, baby.
Yeah.
Used to be one of my favorite songs.
Me too. Hoth.
When music videos were a thing.
Thank you, Goose, for answering Hoth for me. Mall Ninja shit. That's probably a really good subreddit.
Is that like a bunch of people doing parkour?
No, it's probably people being nerdy, like, what's the... Guys, remind me...
You know what I just realized?
Oh, what?
I'm so sorry. Breaking the action. I could go refill my wine glass and still be on the stream with you because I now am not connected to a wire.
There you go. Or you could just have the wine bottle next to you.
Then I'd need a mini fridge, and that's like a whole nother thing.
Oh. I have an extra one.
Mini fridge?
Yeah, because we haven't figured out what to do with it yet. Because we don't have a kitchen still.
That's a nice problem to have.
I should have sent you a mini... It's actually a wine fridge. It's specifically a wine fridge that we just put beer in.
What?
Yeah.
But it feels like it sounds like it would be expensive to ship. Maybe I should look into this.
Not if... Yeah. Now I know what to get you for Christmas.
I'll pay for shipping.
If it's Amazon, I'll just get you a new one.
There we go.
Yeah. You don't want my old one. It's got dog hair and dust all over it.
Basically what it's going to be after like 2 weeks in this house anyway.
Right.
Same, but different.
So, I was going to ask, can you guys remind me, what is that, what's the term for when neckbeards go out and like role play like a medieval quest thing? Oh, my boyfriend's in the other room. He goes, LARPing.
Oh my God.
Yes, LARPing. So LARPing in the mall. What? That's the mall ninja shit.
These are the
wordplay questions
that we need.
Yeah.
More
totally.
like on brand.
Oh, Nelix says mall ninja shit is the weird weapons at some random kiosk sells in the mall. Yeah, that works. Oh. Goose says like you just need a long straw.
That goes to the fridge?
Yeah. Yeah.
I need like a Coley hat with the straw that goes to the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Naruto headband. Yeah, I can't. Everyone's
live action role playing is what LARP stands for.
We've got a whole bunch of neckbeards in the chat because everyone knew what I was talking about immediately. And apparently my boyfriend is also one because he yelled it out right away for me.
Yo, honestly, my brother is probably a neckbeard. I didn't even know it.
Millennial wordplay would be a great category. Yes, not like.
I mean, not that he like does the live action stuff, but
yeah,
he also definitely has a neckbeard, so it all checks out.
Well, I mean, and my boyfriend also owns an IT company. That's like, but he's definitely not an underachiever. He is an overachiever. I mean, he was valedictorian of his high school, so not an underachiever. So he's not a neckbeard. He's like
at this new trivia, because he knows a bunch of stuff that's useless and we're not going to use later in life.
He tends to actually mostly have practical knowledge and not useless knowledge.
Well then, that sounds like community college to me, but good for him.
No, he got a music degree, which is not practical in any way whatsoever. But no, it's interesting. The things that he knows, I usually don't know. And the things that I know, he usually doesn't know. The opposite of
so
whatever I said.
You guys have a nice like little balance.
Yeah, so he's really good. Like when it comes to wordplay and it's like the French translation stuff, I try to ask him because he's really good at that. And French is like my least favorite language. No offense, Canadians. I know we've got a lot of Canadians, but I'm just really bad at it.
French.
I only did 2 quarters of it in middle school, and I kind of stuck with Spanish, and I also did Latin. And like I said,
nice.
I lived around a large Jewish population, so I'm good at that stuff. But I've never lived around a lot of French people, so it's not been in my life regularly. But my boyfriend studied French, and so he knows all the French shit. Yes, now like you missed all the Cubieverse talk in the first hour. We actually talked about the Cubieverse a lot.
We could go back to that, I guess.
We are kind of devolving.
And now we're into neckbeards, and this is a full segment of our show. So
we're devolving into neckbeards. That should be that should be the title of this episode. Yeah, we devolve into neckbeards. Kevo, yes, you missed the trivia talk. My dad keeps telling me how he needs to forge for blues and then gets 3 wrong in a row. Yeah.
I think the blues are, funnily enough, like easier.
Aren't they the same questions?
Well, there's new ones, but maybe I'm just it's probably just RNG. Like I'm just getting lucky with my categories on the blues because they are, so few and far between. But
do we know, like, are the blue questions and the white questions coming out of the same pot, or have they separated them now in the Cubieverse?
No, it feels like they are coming about.
Well, considering that there's 20,000 new questions, I don't know that we can really tell,
to be honest,
can we?
Yeah, it feels like all of them are coming, like, it doesn't matter what color vault you're answering. Does that... Like, it doesn't matter.
Hoth
I open a white vault and it feels red.
Hoth's saying blues are different. Do you actually know that they're different? Yes, Nellick, you put us back on track. Are you happy? Was that what you were looking for?
Yeah, way to go, Nellick.
Way to go, Nellick. Way to go.
Oh my god, the doorbell.
Are the dogs barking? I can't hear them.
Oh, good. Great. Look at these AirPods putting in work, cutting out the background noise. Go Apple. But anyways, I just feel more comfortable with the blues, I think, because it feels like
familiar.
Some of the old questions are all there and have not been moved into white tier vaults. And so when the repopulation happened, like I had picture science in blue. Oh, and then I have, like 4 animals that I've never heard of, and I need to pick the odd one out, and I'm like, I don't know, a shrew? I don't know.
So I've definitely, I feel like I've gotten old questions in the white vaults too.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, it just feels like it's a Maj Podge, where there's like still green vault level questions in the green vaults, but you could also have a white vault question that feels like it should be a green. Does that make sense?
I mean blue, not green.
No, I mean green.
Oh. Yeah, I know.
Do you feel like knowing
the questions in the white vaults?
Turkish actor's birthday is a blue vault level question?
No, I agree with you. I agree that some of these questions feel like they should be in the greens. I thought you were saying
even yellow, or even red.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel ya.
actually, I have some screenshotted. I'd be
Yeah.
happy to run through really quick if
Yeah.
we want to have a little trivia session. I'm gonna have to flip my phone. Actually, no, I could probably do this way. Move you to the side here. Okay.
Make sure you can identify a pangolin for green science questions, by the way. Is that something like a penguin? Is it like a goblin
penguin hybrid. Here's our
pangolin?
trivia episode. All of these birds, this is a white, wait, no. I'm sorry, this is blue. All of these birds mate for life except A, bald eagles, B, Atlantic puffins, C, albatrosses, D, ducks.
Ducks. I think.
You know that for a fact?
No.
No idea.
I do know
I
that.
have no idea.
I feel like
I screenshot everything I didn't know.
I feel like puffins do.
Um,
And I feel like albatrosses do.
I'm waiting for someone to put the answer in the chat.
Yeah, someone put the answer in the chat. Okay, apparently a
Feels like
pangolin
all of us are like,
looks like an armadillo. But it's not an armadillo. See, Hoff says ducks. He said sucks first, but then he changed it to ducks.
ducks,
Man,
easy.
I was getting hot.
Is it
I was getting
easy?
cold. See, Steel Will says ducks. Okay. So what did you pick? What did you
Marvin
put?
has a big name. I don't know. I don't remember. I just screenshot it. Because I probably picked, I don't know, the most obscure one. And I'm like, oh.
What is Marvin's house bringing you? Your delivery food?
Pizza.
Pizza. Yum. Is it Detroit pizza? No.
Mm-mm.
That's New York
It's
pizza.
Santa Monica pizza.
Ducks are jerks. Yeah,
Santa
ducks
Monica
are
pizza
jerks.
kitchen.
Ducks are jerks.
So are geese, by the way.
Yeah, geese are. Yeah, Goose
Geese-
says
there we
geese are
go,
worse.
geese. Yep. There we go, geese. There we go, goose.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What's another question?
Okay. Which animal is the odd one out? Egret. Okay. A, egret.
Bird.
B, donkey.
Not bird.
C, grouse. Grouse. Grouse.
Bird.
D, swallow.
Bird. So donkey is not a bird. They're all birds except for donkey.
Have only heard of two of those things.
A
Donkey
grouse?
and swallow because of the action.
So a grouse is kind of like, it kind of looks like a
Am I a
peahen.
neckbeard for knowing that?
It's like it's kind of like a wild chickeny kind of thing. What was the first one? Egret. Egret is like it's like a big storky kind of looking bird, like a heron.
What is that? Now you're adding to.
You know what a stork is? Stork. Like that brings the babies. The bird that brings the babies. A stork. You know? Wait, what? What?
Are you talking about like a pelican with a sack in its mouth? I have no
Yes,
idea what you're
yes,
talking
that's
about.
the stork.
Oh,
That's the stork that brings the babies.
Okay. I didn't know that was the name for it.
Yeah. It's not a pelican. It's a stork with a baby, the sack with the baby. Not
Okay, but it's basically a pelican.
right. Well, it's also basically kind of like an egret. It's a water bird. They're tall. They have long legs. They have big wingspans.
When did we learn all of this? What grade did I miss?
I know them because I see them. Not storks.
Oh.
But we have them at the lake. We've got herons and we've got cranes. I think we have egrets. Also, when I was a kid, one of my favorite games was called Sim Park, I think, where you could have like a wildlife reserve, and part of what you had to do to get points in Sim Park was you had to identify different species of animals by their calls, or like birds by their markings, or like trees by their leaves. It was really fucking cool. But I'm a fucking neckbeard, so of course I thought so.
I love you. Listen, Rubik's is hating on me. He's like, they're sort of like other birds. I get it, but like, the only two things that I could identify in that trivia was donkey and swallow.
But swallow is a thing you do with your throat.
Correct. Which is why I had no idea.
Yeah, Korkio's neck beard is coming out. Yeah. Also, Rubik says the Vlasic pickle spokesperson. You know, in the Vlasic pickle jar, they've got the white bird.
That's the only reason why I know the pelican carrying the baby.
Is because of a Vlasic pickle jar?
I imagine, and maybe it was in like a children's book that I read.
That's like the children's general. That's the general way you tell kids where babies come from when you don't want to explain sex to them. You're like, oh, the stork brings it. It's like the tooth fairy.
I don't know.
I feel like the stork is as common as the tooth fairy.
I grew up quickly.
Oh, yeah. I did too. I mean, I just hear other people telling their kids these lies. I don't know. So 3 animals and an action. Swallow is the odd one out. Yeah, there you go, True Guy.
Answer wrong.
What does Korkio's waifu pillow look like? What is a waifu pillow? I don't know what the question means. I feel like this is some kind of
neckbeard joke.
It's like a Asian thing that I should know. No, maybe not. Anyway, pelican short legs, stork long legs. Okay, yep, that's very true. My side job on Friday was to drive a DJ named Pickle to and from his gig in Edmonton. Oh, that's great. Hoth found a roseate? Is that how you pronounce? Was that a typo? Roseate? Spoonbill while hunting.
Not sure. Such much new words need brain power.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. The birds
Are we
that
ready
we
for
see
the
while
next
hunting.
one?
You're gonna have to learn what a the scissor tail is. You know the scissor tail bird? That's our state bird, and it's fucking everywhere. And they're adorable. They're so
Makes
pretty.
sense that it's a bird that's named after what it looks like. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, it does have a big scissory tail.
Yep. Okay, so white celebrity question. Which American actress married Trevor Paul in 2022?
Who the fuck is Trevor Paul?
Who the fuck is Trevor Paul? Yeah.
What are the options?
Okay. Let me zoom in on these names here because I don't want to butcher them.
Wait! Before you say anything.
Okay.
Is it a really young? Oh God! Wait.
I don't know the answer.
Twitter told me. Twitter made this something I'm supposed to know. I think. Is it? It's the girl that played 13 in.
Is the answer who is Trevor Paul?
What's the girl that played 13 in Stranger Things?
No, she's not an option.
Oh. Well, I feel like if I'm remembering correctly, it might be someone that everyone thinks is too young for that idiot, because that shit's all over Twitter.
To be fair, I don't know who any of the answers are.
Oh,
and
okay.
I kind of follow pop culture.
Okay.
I have no idea. So I went with the most American-sounding name, and I couldn't tell you if I got it right or wrong.
Wait.
And
did I say 13 and her name was 11 in Stranger Things?
Yes.
Whatever.
And I didn't correct you, so.
Or 6 from Blossom. Oops. I haven't seen that show in years, so. Okay, so what are the options?
So the options are Elisa Elbacher.
Who?
Bonnie Wright. Amelia Atas.
Who?
Anna Sophia Robb.
Who?
And Anna Sophia is one name, not 2 names. Anna Sophia Robb. I don't know who any of those people are.
Nope.
And I just think that if it's going to be an American actress, maybe Americans should know who they are.
But are they American?
Doesn't feel like it, but maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Who do I don't know.
Kevo, it
Who am
might
I
be
to
Drake
say?
that's grooming
I'm
11.
done.
That might
So.
be it. I feel like someone was grooming 11. The last one, he's dead. Who? What?
Okay,
That's how I
wait.
know.
No spoilers. No spoilers. Mike, hold please.
Well, I don't think they're. Wait. I don't. Anyway. So, does anyone know the answer to that? Not me. Apparently, the dude is from The Whitest Kids You Know. Okay. What was this guy's name again?
Intellect Slang says it's the last one. Wait, hold on. Let me go back to the question because I was like, no one's gonna know the answer, so I moved on. He says it's Anna Sophia Robb. Is that what you're saying?
Wait, what was the guy's name?
He's dead now. That's how I know. Trevor Paul.
Trevor Paul, not Travis Paul. That's what I was.
Apparently, the dude is from The Whitest Kids You Know. Ew.
Trevor Paul.
Oh, R.I.P. Wait, so wait, why is this a trivia question? Somebody married this person and they died a year later?
Oh, he was in District 9.
What is that?
Wait, what? No, that's the art department. That's different.
You guys, who's Jake Paul? I don't...
Oh, Anna Sophia Robb marries Trevor Paul, just the beginning. Oh, what the fuck is this? Who are these people?
I don't know.
They're in People Magazine,
TV
apparently.
sketch show. So maybe like D-list famous? And we're calling them celebrities?
I mean, okay, so first of all, this article in People Magazine says the Carrie Diaries alum 28. What the hell is the Carrie Diaries? I've never heard of that show or movie. Said, I due to Trevor Paul over the weekend and shared a photo by photographer John Dolan, blah, 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 blah.
I agree, Kevo. The white vault should be super easy.
She was
8 cubic coins. And cubic coins do not equate to a cash out anyway right now. So what the hell?
She was also apparently in something called Down a Dark Hall, which I've also never heard of.
Me neither.
But hold on. Apparently, Zooey Deschanel and Tan from Queer Eye know who they are because they were at the wedding.
Oh no.
Well, and I know who Zoe and Tan are. Like,
wait,
Zoe.
Maybe that means they're good people, but then Rubik said, oh God, if you don't know who Jake Paul is, please never try to find out. But now I feel like I need to.
Jake Paul.
Cubieverse is trying to teach me.
Jake Paul is a different person.
Well, apparently Jake Paul, I don't know who all of these Paul people are, but is Jake Paul Trevor Paul's brother or something? Dad?
I don't know.
Somebody's saying it's their dad. What's happening?
Apparently she was also...
I don't want to know about bad celebrities.
She was also apparently in something called Dr. Death, which I've also never heard of. Like, she's been in all these things that I've literally never heard of.
Sounds weird.
Like, why are we supposed to care?
Wait, was Jake Paul the one that, like, got his ass beat by, what's his name? The
boxer,
oh, God.
Mean? Jake Paul, the boxer?
That got his ass beat by, it's right on the tip of my tongue. No, that's Logan Paul. Wait. No, I'm all
Jake
confused.
Paul and Logan Paul. Who the fuck is Trevor Paul, then?
I don't know who all these people are. Also, people with 2 first names.
I don't know who any of these people are.
Can we just make them into, like, a wordplay question instead? I don't want to know who these people are.
Right. Oh, gosh. Okay, so...
Goose says, I love that people are saying, who's Jake Paul? They are both such trash.
Yeah, I don't...
I'm so confused.
Trash. Okay, do you have any more?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's next? Because I'm done with that one.
Okay. Yeah, fuck this. Well, fuck these guys.
Yep.
Um, okay. Sorry. Let's scroll with the other arm. Throughout them horizontal this way. Shoot, I had one more. Oh,
Ron Paul. See, I know who Ron Paul is. And Rand Paul. Sorry, go ahead.
no, you're fine.
Those are
Okay,
actually famous people.
When is Dutch actress Jolan Cabo's birthday? A. July 4th, 1967. B. March 19th, 1985. C. December 25th, 1991. D. September 11th, 1973. I mean, it's a process of elimination, right? Like, you're gonna kind of guess that's probably not on Christmas and maybe not on September. I don't know.
Well,
I just like
guess
want to stray away from those dates, but it also could be the answer.
I think
So
they're
who
focusing
fucking
on
knows?
years here. Like, so you've got one in the 60s, one in the 70s, one in the 90s, and what was the other one?
80s. You have all the decades in there.
Okay. So you're trying to basically, you say, okay, this actress, about how old is she? Is she old enough to be born in the 60s, 70s, 80s, or 90s? If I knew who the fuck she was, maybe I could guess on that. But I don't know who she is.
White Mole.
Does
Okay.
anyone in the comments know who this actress is? Hold on. I'm going to look her up. I'm going to see. If she's a really super young nobody, I'm going to be pissed. What's her name?
Yolan. L-O... I'm sorry. Y-O-L-A-N.
Yeah.
Last name is C-A-B-A-U.
Okay, first of all, they have her name wrong because it's Yolantha. It's Yolanthe is her actual name. And it's C-A-B-A-U. Yeah, she's Spanish Dutch. She was born in 1985. Okay. She's from Ibiza, Spain.
So it's March 19th.
1985.
She's from Ibiza, Spain, but we're going to lean towards the Dutch actress.
Right, because she definitely looks way more Spanish than she looks Dutch. And she is Spanish Dutch.
Come on, guy. This is white vault level. Why are we trying to trick people?
Yeah, and her name is Spanish. It's not Dutch. And her last name is Spanish, not Dutch, I think. Maybe that's Dutch. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Looks French, honestly. I don't fucking know.
But we're learning. We're learning.
She's freaking gorgeous. But I've never heard of her. She's a actress, model, and television host. Her dad was a really wealthy entrepreneur known as the King of Ibiza. He owned several discotheques, restaurants, and bars.
Discotheques?
Okay, she's appeared in Dutch So she's a Dutch actress. Apparently, she's a Dutch actress because she's been in Dutch productions. She's Spanish, but she's been in Dutch productions. So in Dutch, okay. It like someone who's what's his name from Peru or Argentina, whatever, is a Hollywood actor because he's been in Hollywood productions, even though he's from a different country.
Okay.
I guess. But the things she's been in are Snow Fever and Costa. I've never heard of either of those things.
Okay, yeah. But people can be actors and actresses across like multiple countries. So could we go with what their like heritage is? Dutch and Spanish? Like how would that be possible? Because that's like saying like Shakira is an American singer, but from Colombia, and you're like, huh? What?
Uh,
Yeah, she's performed in America, but she's also performed in, I don't know, whatever. That's a bad example, but you know what I mean.
I don't
Do we want
know.
to move on to the next one? I have a geography one that I'm a
Oh,
little
wait,
like,
wait.
meh.
She's a real life wag, it says. Who said something about wag? Oh, she's a wag.
Intellect slang? Oh, she was a wag, yeah. Intellect
Wives
slang.
and
What's that?
girlfriends of high profile sportsmen. So she's married to an
Oh,
athlete, which I guess is the term wag. I had never heard of this.
why are we learning about wag?
I don't know. But like Victoria Beckham is a wag. But Victoria Beckham's famous in her
No,
own
she's
right.
not.
She's famous in her own right, but they list her as a wag.
Bullshit. No, she's not.
That's like calling Taylor Swift a wag.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Rubik is
What as
trying to
Gussie?
trick somebody.
Okay.
Okay.
You got another one, or is that it?
Yes. So, okay, here's my last one. So, it's a white geography, and I have, which again, could be science, could be geography. I have thousands of caves, but most people think I'm shaped like a chicken. Who am I? No,
Shaped
sorry.
like a chicken.
It shouldn't be science. It should be geography. But I think that's what threw me off with the question was like, wait, is this science or is this geography? So yes, so I have thousands of caves, but most people just think I'm shaped like a chicken. Who am I?
What the fuck is shaped
Germany, Tonga, Slovenia, or Finland? Rubik, I know you know the answer.
Okay,
so stop.
Finland is not shaped like a chicken. Germany isn't shaped like a chicken. What were the middle two? Slovenia and what?
Tonga.
Tonga? Tonga's an island. Probably not shaped like a chicken. Also really small to have thousands of caves. So I guess I'm going with Slovenia. Is it shaped like a chicken? That's what Rubik says. Slovenia, but I don't really see it either. I mean, that's a process of elimination. Because what else is fucking shaped like a chicken? I'm looking this up.
Also, I'm cracking up that all the neckbeards in the chat are like, is Taylor Swift that one new singer that's putting Travis Kelce on the map?
Oh my
no,
God,
I'm sorry. Did I read that wrong? Subconsciously? This is Taylor Swift, the one new singer that Travis Kelce is putting on the map?
I thought it was hilarious. My boyfriend randomly mentioned the footballer, or no, we were watching something on TikTok, and he apparently didn't know who Travis Kelce was, and I'm like, really? The guy that like got 2 Super Bowl wins for Kansas City? You don't know who he is? Like, I don't understand how people didn't know who Travis Kelce was before this, but I guess if you don't follow football at all, or American football. But like it's like it's the closest football team for us. And a lot of my friends are Kansas City fans and have Kelce jerseys. Like, we kind of know who he is around here. And my boyfriend's from here. You'd think he'd know, but he didn't know. Then again, we haven't watched football in a while. But he was on a couple of my fantasy football teams because he was great. One of the best tight ends you can have on your fantasy. Not this year. I have in the past. But I haven't in a while.
Oh, shut! My AirPods are dying.
Oh. Okay. No, man. A wag is when you're riding your BMX bike and you lift up your back wheel and kick it out sideways. Yeah.
There we go. I like that better, Crashman.
Crashman, are you secretly Logic Trolls alt? Yeah, that's great. Trugoy says it's not process of elimination if none of them look like a chicken. Yeah, but like, at least I can think Germany, there doesn't seem to be a way it could possibly look like a chicken. Tonga
it's okay. You don't
can't
have to
possibly
defend the
look
trivia.
like a
They're
chicken.
fixing it.
And Finland can't possibly look like a chicken. I guess Slovenia could possibly look like a chicken because I don't know what it looks like, but I'm looking at it and it looks like a chicken if the chicken's like literally going like, but like in the process of doing that with its like feathers, but it's also like pooping at the same time. What?
Could you be more specific?
It's
like, what would the chicken actually be doing? A pecan?
A pecan? Like its mouth is open and it's pooping at the same time.
I love it.
Crashman, that's Kelsey Grammer. Different Kelsey. We keep losing.
You can still hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, your AirPods died. Oh, bad battery life on an Apple device? I can actually wear my headphones for like 5 streams before I have to charge them.
Oh, wow.
And they cost me like $25. Finland looks like a chicken tender. Yes, that is accurate, Crashman. Finland does look like a chicken tender, not a chicken.
So maybe we should just switch the question to...
Which one looks like a chicken tender?
Yeah.
And then change the answer to Finland.
Yeah, but that could be a little...
Anything can look like a chicken tender. It depends on your chicken tenders.
Yeah. Exactly. A little subjective.
Yeah. Jesus could look like a chicken tender, or a chicken tender could look like Jesus. Por qué no los dos? What came first, the chicken tender or the Jesus?
Oh man.
So, do you have any more questions, or was that the last one?
That was the last one.
I think you should continue this, and when we stream, we should go through these because they're quite entertaining.
Okay.
If you want to,
I feel like I'm too dumb, but yes.
if you don't want to, I can do some of them.
Yeah, I just
You don't always have to do it with ones you don't know. You can also do it with ones you know.
Yeah, fair enough, but I
like
want to learn
questions.
too. You know, like that's what I liked about this game was like I am learning, but it just feels like 60% of the time I'm just dumb. You know what I mean? And that's not a good feeling, and it feels not good when like I don't know, it's not even worth anything. We're not even exporting here, so like why do I feel dumb? It's not like you're not paying me for something. Like you're not paying me to begin with, so
now you know that Slovenia looks like a
just
chicken.
give me the fucking white paint. God damn it. Like what the hell? Anyways.
Yeah. So okay, I was under the impression that your paint drops are the same amount. Like they're different with great or with perfect, great, and good and chill mode.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you're hitting a white vault in chill mode, it would be the same amount no matter what. Mm-hmm. But I'm getting like 15, 20, 30 sometimes. So why are they changing? I thought it was always supposed to be the same amount.
No. It's well, like in the chart that they had posted, it's a range. So
it's
it was
a range?
like 50 to 60. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then sometimes in hunter mode, if you get a good on something, I don't think you get any paint at all. And then
so in hunter mode, it's a set number, but in chill mode, it's a range.
I still think it's a range in hunter mode too.
Rubik says that you're correct. Ranges for everything and just a higher range in chill.
Right. Like it's supposed to be quote unquote double when you're in chill mode, but it's still like, I mean, in all of our opinions, 8 white paint versus 16 white paint is still the fucking same. I get that it's double, but it's still the same.
It's still
small
practically worthless. Yes.
I mean, it depends on how desperate you are to build, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's all.
Intellect Slang is saying, so the Trivia Night experiment led to this, not an improvement. So I attended almost all of the trivia nights, and I can promise you, these questions were not in it.
I did like the ones that were like, which one's the oddball out, or like what one doesn't fit. Like those make sense, but like they never tested us on whose birthday. Like when is blah 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 birthday, or what's their zodiac sign?
Yeah, no.
Or
who married who?
I wasn't there for every night, but I feel I was there for like the first and the last. So maybe it was, but I like would kind of review the trivia chat after just to kind of, because I was curious.
The only thing that does seem familiar, like you said, from trivia night is the oddball out stuff. That's familiar.
Which I like those.
Yeah.
Except for when I don't know what any of them are.
You're going to have to look up types of birds and types of fish, unless you know fish really well.
I think I know more fish than I know birds, for sure.
Oh, you know how else I know birds? I have this awesome board game called Wingspan, and it has every North American species of bird in it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just for fun?
Well, it's the way the game is, like you have to buy birds with resources, and you build kind of like an engine with your birds. Not like an actual engine. It's board game terminology. You build an engine with your birds.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. But Wingspan, it's a fun game. And then you can buy expansions for South American birds and I think European birds. I think we got one expansion, but I don't remember which one.
Those are for like big bird people.
No, honestly, I fucking hate birds. Birds are like my big bird.
Like, big bird.
Birds are totally my least favorite category of creatures on the planet. I actually like parasites more than I like birds. But I don't like birds, but I like Wingspan, and I wish they had done it with other types of animals, because
Nellick knows what you're talking about, and
I know, because it's a really popular board game.
Oh,
yeah,
is it?
It's okay. It's not a classic board game. It's not like your standard easy to play board game. Like for people that
play
board game. Like board game.
Fair enough.
Like the kind of board games that take multiple hours to play and have lots of different complicated mechanics.
Yeah.
Yes. I am not a bird brain.
Cards Against Humanity.
No, yeah. It's more like
nothing
anyway.
that you've ever played.
Yeah, I was trying to think and I can't
Nope.
No. I mean, I don't know if you've played any we've got one called Viticulture where you make wines. You have to like run
you told me about this
a vineyard. Yeah, you might like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I personally don't. I don't play board games for the themes. I don't give a shit about the theme and the whatever, whether it's birds or wine or whatever. I don't care. I'm in board games for the mechanics, and like I like worker placement, and I like I recently learned that I very much dislike hidden movement games, because we got one and it was a Jack the Ripper hidden movement game. Not a fan. Anyway, Hoth says parasites unsubscribing. You gotta understand, like I listened to a lot of NPR, and they did an entire hour on the complexities of parasites, and now I find them like mind-blowing and really interesting. Like the cicada hawks in our backyard are like so cool to me. How they literally just like they'll paralyze and carry a cicada into a den, and they'll like grow their babies in it, and the baby eats its way through the cicada, and the cicada's alive the entire time, and then it's like so cool. Sorry, you're eating. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Because we're discussing trivia, and I should have known that parasites were going to come up. God. I do think this is all relevant, and I'm glad that we're learning, and we're all learning together.
Yeah.
But can we learn at a slower pace is all I'm asking. Can we do like 2,000 new trivia questions instead of 20?
Right.
And then maybe like slow trickle that shit.
It'd be nice if we kept general knowledge as actually general knowledge instead of...
General to whom? Yeah.
Right. Like, the shit that they're throwing in general knowledge is actually, like, celebrity. At least that's all I've gotten in general knowledge this whole time.
It's not even that,
questions
because
about
if
celebrities.
it was, I'd be crushing y'all.
They're obscure celebrities. They're still obscure celebrities, but they are celebrities.
What is the definition of a celebrity?
Right, I know. To me, the definition of a celebrity is someone that has a Wikipedia page.
I think we could call them something different.
I mean, like, D-list celebrities are still celebrities. So,
I actually
SpaceX launch in 2 minutes. Ooh, in Florida at Cape Canaveral.
Oh my God! Look at us already hitting almost 3 hours.
This is what happens.
One who is widely known and of great popular interest, not just popular interest, great popular interest.
Oh, that's the definition of celebrity. Yes.
Yeah.
But I would call Cuckoo Puffs a celebrity, not Cuckoo Puffs, but Bill Shahar. I mean, they interview him on news programs.
Because he's the owner of a crypto exchange.
Yeah. So in that way, he's a celebrity. He's a celebrity in certain circles.
Okay, sure. Okay, sure.
Like if you go on the
would you say the governor of California?
About him,
would you say the governor of California is a celebrity?
Yeah, Gavin Newsom. Yeah.
God damn it, you know who it is? Okay.
Of course I know who it is. It's Gavin Newsom.
I'm like trying to like find, okay, like somebody who I would consider a celebrity, but like not to everybody else.
I even actually, a couple weeks ago, if you had asked me your mayor's name, I could have told you, and now I forget.
Oh. Yep. I wouldn't consider her a celebrity.
I listened to NPR, man. They were interviewing her.
I know, but like those are the public service workers. Here's the thing. Once we cross into the celebrity line is where things get muddy and shaky and they start doing stuff all out of whack and you're like, excuse me, you're for the people.
Hold on. The average human that pays attention to current politics, average human that pays attention to current American politics knows who Gavin Newsom is. Because he is a big name.
Batman.
Huh?
He talks like Batman.
Does he talk like Batman?
Have you ever heard him talk?
No, I just hear people talk about him. But that fits my absolute favorite Trevor Noah stand-up set that he's ever done. Have you seen Trevor Noah's stand-up where he talks about in order to be a famous politician, you have to have a fucking weird voice?
Did you talk about the fact that Gavin Newsom sounds like Batman?
No, because I think that stand-up was before Gavin Newsom became as popular as he currently is. But it was mostly presidents. He was mainly starting with Trump and then going backwards. Yeah.
Huge. It's gonna be huge. You're never gonna know just how great it actually was. It's gonna be huge.
I want to see... Wait, I'm curious if I'm just fucking weird or not. Can you guys in the comments give me a show of hands of who has heard of Gavin Newsom and knew he was the governor of California? Like, okay. Mama, do you know who the governor of Texas is?
Uh-huh. But only because I hate him.
Yeah, okay.
If you asked me who the governor of Oklahoma is, I wouldn't know.
No, because he doesn't make waves. He's a fucking asshole, and he's as hateable as Greg Abbott, but he's not as important. He's not making headlines. But Gavin Newsom, they're talking about, like, having him run for president. So,
Yeah.
like, he's, I don't know. The crazy governor during COVID. Doesn't he own Steam?
The crazy governor during COVID? You're really crazy.
The governor of Illinois. Who is the governor of Illinois? I don't know the governor of Illinois.
I don't either.
I know the mayor of New York City is Eric Adams. Eric Adams? Am I getting that right? Eric Adams.
It's the two first names that threw you off.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Now I'm not sure if we were if I'm just made a fool out of myself.
Yeah, let's not get into politics. Holly's like, I thought we were talking to cubies. Yeah. Let's go
He's the
back.
mayor of New York City. Anyway. So
oh my god. That'd be
you
great,
might-
Vix.
you might not consider Gavin Newsom a celebrity. I consider him a celebrity.
I mean, I think he's a person of public interest, but I wouldn't call him a celebrity. Because then at that point, it's like pay to play shit, and I don't like that.
Pay to play? What do you mean?
Mm-hmm. Like, you show up at a thing because you're a celebrity and you get paid to show up at the thing. And it's
Oh.
like, no, it's your public service duty to show up at the thing. You know, like, fine lines.
But then you can't call the president a celebrity.
Not unless he was an actual celebrity before he became president. No.
Okay. So
I
public
agree.
figures.
I would not call the president a celebrity. I would call him the president or the ex-president or
Okay. So any public
No.
figure you would not consider a celebrity unless they were a celebrity before, like Arnold Schwarzenegger or Donald Trump.
I just think yes, I think folks
Ronald
who
Reagan.
who are popular in public service should not be considered celebrities because then it creates like a weird I don't know, it's weird.
Okay.
It attaches like a monetary value for some reason in my brain. And this is just like a personal opinion, obviously. You can call him a celebrity all you want, right? But
Right. I'm just curious. So Benjamin Netanyahu is not
public figure, there it is.
our
It's
public
different.
figure. He's a politician in another country. Does he count not as a celebrity there, but as a celebrity here?
Yeah, there's lots of a local celebrity, public figure, the local mayor in a lot of places will be like, yeah, like Arnold Schwarzenegger was a celebrity before he became California governor, but then at the same time he was a porque no los dos situation, right?
Well,
because he was
and-
really great and then also really great.
And Ted Cruz, because he was the Zodiac killer.
Ew, no, stop. No.
Sorry. Kevo wants to know if we
Yeah.
consider Jan Arden a celebrity. I would have
Who?
to say no because I don't know who Jan Arden is.
Who dat?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't know. Weird.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I honestly like so speaking of celebrities, I almost flew to California this week and then realized I couldn't because
Loaded? What'd you say?
I almost flew to California this week and then
What?
realized I couldn't. Okay, so
I thought you said I almost floated California this week, and I'm like, huh? What do you mean?
No, so okay, I
Now
listen
you
to
have my attention.
right. I listen to NPR a lot, right? there was an interview on NPR with Patrick Stewart, which is my all-time favorite human being, right?
Sir Patrick Stewart to you.
Sir Patrick Stewart. Sir Patrick Stewart is going on a book tour for his recently released memoir, and this week he's going to be in LA for that book tour. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going. Turns out, as soon as those tickets were released, they all sold out immediately in every city he was going to. Yeah.
Oh my god, because he's so amazing, obviously.
Yeah, because I would have immediately bought a ticket and bought a flight. I don't care how much it costs. That I would fucking be there. But they still offer virtual tickets for the LA show only, because the moderator for that book tour, not the whole tour, for the discussion in LA, is LeVar Burton.
Oh
so
my god.
I could have seen LeVar Burton.
Across
Yeah.
the board.
Both of them chatting about Sir Patrick Stewart's life, and I would have been in fucking heaven. But he's also, he's doing New York, and I believe his New York moderator is Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, jeez.
And then he just did DC.
Simmer down.
And his DC moderator is Ari Shapiro, who I am a huge fan of. And I didn't realize until my radio people, I never see what they look like until randomly I see what they look like. And when I saw Ari Shapiro, I was like, holy shit, that man. He's so tall. So tall. He's I guess Beats tall, because I guess Beats is tall, but I haven't seen how tall Beats is. He's so tall that his pants are this short. And, I mean, his voice is gay and he looks gay, so I'm guessing he's gay, and he's fucking adorable. He's one of my favorite voices on the radio, and he did the thing with Sir Patrick Stewart in Washington, D.C., but literally every single one of these was immediately sold out, and yeah.
Well, Rubik said, I thought Marvin's Mama had an in with Sir Patrick. Aren't you pity pals or something? Or definitely not pity pals, but he sponsors the rescue that we rescued Marvin from. And I've definitely seen him at the rescue before when I was volunteering. But,
Really?
yeah, but he's, when he's there, he's filming a commercial or, doing
Yeah.
something with the rescue. But,
Yeah.
the reason I got in with this rescue was not because of Sir Patrick Stewart, more so is because of the LA Kings.
Oh.
I'm a huge hockey fan, and so that was how I got in with this rescue and found Marvin. But yes, he is one of the biggest supporters and has adopted 5 or 6 of his dogs through Wags and Walks.
Does his wife go with him when he's there? Have you seen her?
No idea. It was literally one time that I saw him. It just so happened to be a volunteer shift that I was working, and he was there, filming a commercial, and I was like, oh my god, I had no idea. And then I did more research.
I literally
that
would have
is into
died.
rescuing dogs.
I would have died. He is
He's pretty
in
great.
my book, he is the number one human of all time. There are no humans above him. I know that's just my take, and other people like other people.
Yeah, Marvin
but
is the connection. I'm sure Marvin can introduce you. If I slid into Sir Patrick's DMs on Marvin's Instagram account and was like, hey, I heard you work for the rescue I'm from. Can we meet?
Oh, Rubik's salt and pepper. That's one of my favorite things too.
Marvin has all the empowerment.
Yeah. So anyway, when I learned about his wife, because I went on a deep dive one day and just couldn't get enough Patrick Stewart and lost myself in Patrick Stewart, and his wife is
and then found yourself in Patrick Stewart.
Yes, I wish.
Or
so, or whatever.
I'm
know,
gonna go back to pizza.
part of the reason why I find my boyfriend attractive is he looks somewhat like Patrick Stewart. Yeah, somewhat. He looks like Patrick Stewart and a more attractive Jonathan Banks had a kid.
Mm.
Jonathan Banks is the guy that played Mike Ehrmantraut in Breaking Bad. Gandalf.
Oh, Couple Street says his sister quoted Salt and Pepper during her wedding speech, which is amazing.
Mm.
What was the quote?
Yeah,
I need to know. I love Salt and Pepper. So power to her.
What's your favorite Salt and Pepper song?
Probably Shoop.
Yeah.
Or None of Your Business.
My favorite one is one that people seem to not have ever heard. And I don't know how, because my cousin, who's a year older than me, had a single of it when we were kids, and I stole it from her. And that's the only time I had ever heard that song.
What is it?
Ain't Nothing But a She Thing.
Ain't nothing but a she thing.
I can rap the entire thing, and I would probably do that at my
too.
wedding, but I'm not getting married, but... Oh, Kevo says, what a man, what a man, what a man.
That's in Vogue, bro. Isn't it?
Is it? Yeah,
Right?
I think so.
Isn't that in Vogue? I'm pretty sure it is.
I don't have to ask my boyfriend to say make it, so he does every once in a while. We watch a lot of Star Trek. Actually, we finished Deep Space Nine on Thursday. Thursday was our last night of Deep Space Nine. So we then, we've moved on to some of the movies. And then we are moving to Voyager.
Oh.
So
Buckle up.
that's the current, salt and pepper. The current Star Trek.
I know. I'm like, I can't stop thinking about. Oh, it's featuring in Vogue. My bad.
Supergroup.
My bad, Rubik's. Rubik's is like definitely Salt and Pepper, and then Kevo's like in Vogue featuring Salt and Pepper, and it's actually Salt and Pepper featuring in Vogue. So
There you go.
we're all right.
Music trivia.
Everybody gets
right here.
nothing. Everybody gets pizza crust. Only Marvin.
I want pizza crust, man. I had leftover Detroit pizza for dinner, though. So I'm good.
Well, we're hitting that. We're about to hit that mark. Shall we?
Yeah. I've talked enough about Patrick Stewart. I think people know how I feel.
We can pick back up on this next episode for sure.
We can always talk about Patrick Stewart. Yeah.
We can talk about Patrick Stewart every episode. If we want to make a whole segment about Patrick Stewart, I'd be on board for this. So
Jets. Why is Rubik saying Jets? The New York Jets? What Jets? Anyway, I'm sorry to say I'm not flying to California this week because I do not have the opportunity to see Patrick Stewart. Otherwise, I would be.
let me see what I can do.
Yeah, right. It literally sold out in minutes.
I'll have my people call his people.
Right. I might still buy the
my
virtual.
Marvin call his Marvin.
Right. I might still buy the virtual tickets. I think it's on Tuesday. Oh, Jet's Pizza Chain. We don't have those here, so sorry. Though
Yes,
we
Santa
do
Monica
have a
Pizza
Jet's
is
Pizza
delicious.
here, but it's not the chain. It's like a local. It's actually really good. They do calzones
Probably is.
that are
Oh,
really good.
hell yeah.
Really good calzones. They actually have anchovies, which is rare for a pizza place to have anchovies around here, so I always appreciate that. But they're closer to they're closer to Danibus than they are to me. Hoth says, "What's Detroit?" Oh my God, Hoth, go back and
Where?
watch
It's chicken shaped.
the last week's 5-hour episode. Was it last week we talked about Detroit pizza?
It feels like it was last week, wasn't it?
I don't know. Also, look at the pictures that I have shared in Off Topic recently, because I shared a picture of Detroit pizza in Off Topic.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And I think that's maybe what compelled Cuckoo Puffs to come on.
Oh. Detroit
Wasn't he
pizza?
talking about this? Wasn't he talking about pizza when he, like, came on?
Maybe.
Or before it? Anyway.
I don't remember. Nellick says, is everyone else off work tomorrow? I'm off work every day. I work when I want to.
I am off work tomorrow because it's my normal day off. But yes, the kids are out of school tomorrow, so yes. I don't know if the people are off work.
Is it Canadian Thanksgiving tomorrow?
I think it might be. Yeah, maybe. Wait, can a mod ban why are we banning Gevo?
Wait.
I vote Gevo gets promoted to mod.
Tomorrow is Columbus Day, and why haven't they gotten rid of Columbus Day when they made it Indigenous Peoples Day? Can we just get rid of Columbus Day? Anyway.
It'd be nice. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm tired.
Why are we still celebrating colonization?
Right. Tired and I want pizza, but I don't have access to pizza anymore. I already ate it.
I wish I could send you pizza.
That would be nice. Detroit pizza?
I mean, does beachside pizza work?
Yeah, all pizza is good pizza. I mean, even bad pizza is good pizza.
Oh. Yeah. Cold pizza is good pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Any pizza is really good pizza.
All pizza is good pizza.
I can eat bad pizza. I've never met a pizza I didn't like.
Me neither. Well,
hard to fuck it up.
Little Caesars is a pizza I didn't like.
Okay, yeah, but when you get the 1 out of 3 ingredients wrong with the cheese, it's...
Yeah.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Pizza, when it's actually not pizza and it's cardboard with ketchup on it, that's not pizza. So that doesn't even count as pizza. So that's a pizza I don't like. But it's not a pizza I don't like because it's not pizza, if that makes sense. Oh, something I forgot to mention to you guys. I don't know why I randomly thought of it, but the way we did things last week where y'all could call in, we're going to keep that around. And we didn't do that this week, but we're keeping the functionality around. So if you all get a wild hair up your ass and want to come chat with us one day, just let us know in the chat. Just be like, hey, I have something to say live on the stream. And we'll pop you in, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't
or before or after.
That. Yeah. Yeah.
Always ready to chat.
Okay, I have the yawns.
All right.
It's time to go to bed.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Well, in the words of Keva Strings, y'all stay down like a clown.
Those are Keva's words?
Charlie Brown. Maybe. Jury's still out.
Oh, he's saying that now. Okay, got it. I was like, I've never heard him say that before. Like, this is a standard thing Kevo says?
Just like subtly trying to slide in. You're like, oh, is that what Kevo says? I'm like, sure, why not? It is now.
All right, guys. We will not be here next week. We didn't even talk about this, but we won't be here next week because I won't be here next week because I have a social event to attend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sorry.
Taking the weekend off.
Yeah. Yeah. So sorry, I just randomly threw that in there. We didn't even talk about it first.
Sounds great.
I figured you'd be cool with it. We'll probably be back the week after that. Probably. There will be things to talk about, I'm sure, because pizza will still exist, and so will hopefully Patrick Stewart will still exist. He's getting old,
but none of this trivia will still exist. We'll have like great trivia. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Also, I will just piggyback off that to say huge thank you to Anna Kura and Hadass and Renee, the trivia team. We know you're working hard, so please thank you for taking all of this feedback in and editing
Yeah.
it as quickly as possible. We appreciate you all. We know you've vetted it. Sorry, it just sucks a little bit harder than we were all expecting.
Yeah, I hope y'all are listening. Also, I just remembered the social thing I'm going to next week is actually a trivia night. But it's a trivia night for the animal rescue that I'm on the board of. So, like, it's a
I'd love
it's
to
a
have
charity event.
screenshots of the trivia. I want to just know, like, in general, what they think trivia is.
Well, no, I
cool.
think their trivia is specifically about the animals at the rescue. So it's more like Purple Vault
Great.
trivia.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then you enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And save the animals.
Someone, Kevo asked another Santa Monica stream. Are you doing a Santa Monica stream anytime soon? You have one planned in the works?
Next week, no, but during Halloween, Coley and Deej are supposed to be in town, so maybe we'll do a Santa Monica stream, but it won't be like on our normal stream day because obviously the Halloween event I think doesn't start until Monday at reset. So maybe we'll do a little something on the Ladies in the Hunt channel, but probably on like Tuesday as to not cross over with the Trash Tubers, which yes, we'll be sailing the streams tomorrow. So tune in to Crashman and Analyte Gleam tomorrow. Trash Tubers, they're amazing. They always go off at right around 5 p.m. Pacific time. And they are going through the trivia live, so you guys definitely don't want to miss it. If you really want to train your brains, live action would be the best way to do it.
Yeah. Oh man, maybe I should try and make that. I don't usually get to jump in on other people's live stuff, but I'm gonna need to do that, I think.
I love watching their stream because I have Mondays off, so I'm typically, unless I have a shit ton of laundry to do or something to do around the house, I can always jump into their stream. They're the best. Yes, and they buy milkshakes and make me super jealous.
Oh, I could probably go get a milkshake too, so that I can enjoy that while they're enjoying it, and then I won't feel bad.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe a Santa Monica stream during Halloween, but probably not before that, and we won't be here next week, but we might be here the week after.
Yay!
Yay.
Thanks everybody again for tuning in tonight, and thank you if you participated, like Goose, Crashman, Hoth, all you folks. Thank you for participating in our stream last week. It was a lot of fun. I feel like we haven't even touched on that enough because that was such a fun night. But
it was the best.
Yeah. Thanks guys, and here's to figuring out the Cubieverse.
Yeah, normally I think I'm going to switch it up. Last season I would say happy hunting. I'm now going to start saying good luck hunting. Kind of like goodwill hunting, but you need the luck more than you need the will. So everyone's got the will to hunt, except for me most days. But they don't have the luck to get the crazy ass trivia questions right. So good luck hunting, everyone.
I love it.
Good night.
Good luck hunting.
Good luck hunting.